I'm hosting next week or this Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to cancel my Pilates class.
Oh, you taking Pilates?
Yes, but that shit is so hard, y'all. Like harder than weightlifting. Who would have thought? I didn't think
Pilates is. I heard that it's actually like way harder.
You're trying to get
like,
into it, no?
I'm trying to get into it.
Wait, can I tell this funny ass story, y'all? Fucking the other day, we got invited to the Celsius event, right?
Wait, how did you hear about this?
Because y'all were texting in the chat.
Bruh, it was when it was going down, huh? Oh, you motherfucker.
Nah, it was so funny because
Did you do something?
Huh?
Did you hook up with someone?
No, it was literally in the middle of my conversation that they went straight to the group chat and started texting what I was saying.
It is funny though because I see it. I already know what happened.
yeah.
It's not hard to envision.
Right, so go ahead, Mata. Go ahead.
So yeah, we were in a bus and then Nick was talking to these two girls, right? And then you could tell he was trying to like, I don't know, flirt with them or something.
No, dude, I was just trying to be super nice, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. And then one of the girls goes, she's like, yeah, I teach Pilates during the week, blah, blah, blah. And then Nick goes, he's like, oh my God, no way. Like, I was just trying to get into Pilates and yoga. Like, me and my sister, we were just trying to look for classes, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the like,
I don't know how you keep it straight. Like, if I was next to Nick, I would have started
like
dying.
laughing in the back with Cynthia, like.
Bro, y'all were, oh my God, dude, you literally, like, line for line, word for word, these dudes were just
bar for bar,
these dudes were texting it all in the group chat, bro. Like, line for line, bar for bar.
You were spitting.
Not at what point,
He was trying to be nice.
Oh, nah, wildin'. Oh, nah, there's cap going on in this room.
Oh, I've been really looking into, what did you say?
Everyone knows.
No, Sean. She was like, oh yeah, I'm a.
He already knows.
I know, bro. Y'all were texting the group chat. I saw.
Oh yeah, me and my sister were actually looking into that lately. You think we could join one of your classes?
What's up, guys? We got some big news that we think every Suburb Talks listener is going to love to hear.
Drake has officially announced he's going on tour today.
This is Drake's first tour since 2018. And if you are as big as a Drake fan as we are, and you ever cried, raged, or even sang in the car with your friends, then you know how pumped you are for this tour.
Cash App is offering the best seats available through their exclusive Drake Tour presale. And all you need is a Cash App card and enough money in your bank account to buy the tickets.
The presale starts this Wednesday.
To get your hands on these exclusive seats ASAP, just use the first 9 digits of your Cash App card to get in.
For those of you who don't have the Cash App card, don't worry, it's not too late just yet.
You can order a free Cash App card right now through Cash App and use it immediately. You do not have to wait for the physical card to arrive.
Make sure you add cash to your account prior to the start of the presale, so you're ready, because trust us, it's gonna sell out quick.
Hopefully we can see y'all at one of his shows and we can all share in this amazing experience together.
For more information and instructions on the presale, check out the link in our description below.
I know I'm absolutely excited to see Drake in tour. I don't know about this guy.
I love you, Drake.
Guys, you're seriously going to want to get your hands on these tickets. You do not want to miss out. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Hopefully, we see y'all there.
It's been 5 years. You better go get those tickets. What y'all doing?
We'll see you guys soon. Take care, y'all.
I'm still in like disbelief for seeing Drake.
I have some
Why is my water like milky?
Just drink it, Sage. Don't ask any questions.
What's milky? The water?
Yeah.
Bro, is it Nick's? Is it Nick's water?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just dish soap.
Why does it look? It looks like milky. Like,
I just washed that cup, so it's probably soap, actually. Wait, did you get it out the tap or did you get it out the filter?
the filter.
Okay, I have a question. The filter that you have,
Yeah.
it actually filters water.
I just changed it.
I know, low-key, I was drinking that and I
It
was
still
like,
tastes
this
like ass.
When were you drinking it? When were you drinking it?
every single week.
I just changed it.
Your
It don't
water,
taste like ass, bro.
It
doesn't
tastes
taste
very
good.
tap, like very metallic.
Yeah.
Or like it has hella chemicals in it.
Is that why you started bringing your own flask? Because you don't like drinking my water?
That's probably why you got sick, man. You got that disease.
Sean, when we move in together, bro, and you realize the high price of water, and then you realize that tap water is actually the way to go.
I got a great water store. I bring 3 jugs, $5 each, like they're this big. Lasts us forever.
And guess what? Your environmental footprint, you're leaving an environmental footprint, because I guarantee you, what are you doing with those plastic jugs?
I fill them with the water every single time. I reuse them. What are you talking
Where
about?
are you going to refill them at?
The place I go to get water at.
They like serve it out of like a
They
faucet
have an alkaline hose.
Huh?
It's actually not expensive at all.
Yeah, and that's the one we use for my dad. So you're not allowed to drink
Well,
out of it
I
since
have
you're
a-
talking right now.
I
If
have a
I
life.
see you use my jug, I'm gonna be very mad. Don't use my jug.
I don't know how to tell you this, Sean, but I have a life so I can't really just
Outside of this room, in that room.
right, buddy. All right, guy. But anyways,
Dude, this is really so bad.
Guys, I don't want to be the person, but us getting costumes every week is very bad for the environment.
what? Oh, our clothing footprint or something like that. I was gonna give them all to Goodwill though.
You know, Sean almost drugged me earlier.
Dude, I can't get over the little smirk that your costume comes with, bro. Just a little smirky line.
So this time, Sean has medication for it,
I supplied
But-
him drugs.
but he almost gave me the wrong ones.
What'd you almost give him?
Molly.
no.
Sean Xanax medication.
I get some migraines, so I had some like these fat ass migraine pills, and I thought that they were the ones for the sty, and then my mom was like, "Those aren't it." So I just kind of just randomly picked
So
one.
if your mom wasn't
Like,
there,
bro, I don't know which ones these are. I was like, just Google it.
You should have given him Adderall.
You gotta make sure.
No, I don't know what I gave him, to
Just
be honest. But they couldn't do any harm, you know.
I look like an electrician.
Yeah.
I look like a electrician. This is what you would have looked like if this never worked out. You know that, right? Yeah.
Actually, I tried on work clothes. I look kind of cool.
And we're live in 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another segment of Suburb Talks. I'm your host, Minion number 1. Joining me tonight, we have Minion number 2. Oh,
Hi.
I'd be your number
Dave.
2, right?
Me number 2.
you're Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, who wants to be Kevin?
I'm King Bob.
I want to be Kevin then. Who do you want to be?
Oh shoot, I don't know the name.
I wanted to be Gru, man.
You can be Gru. You kind of look like him. I mean, would suit you a little bit.
Dude, I just realized how the eyes look funny with.
To you too, Maru. Yeah. Yeah, Maru. But what? With the eyes what?
Your eyes look so dialed. It looks so funny.
Damn, I really want to wear this, bro.
Check it out.
West Side.
But anyways, yeah, we got Minion number 3,
Christine.
Minion number 4,
King Bob.
and Minion number 5.
Hi,
Oh, I did not notice yours. Why do you have so many fingers?
Wait, 2, 3.
because I'm cool.
I said 2, 3. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did they only have 3 fingers?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But I can't this is making me feel like almost claustrophobic. Like I don't like the fact that I don't have full control
I keep
over
switching
it.
fingers, like in between the
Yeah.
different.
Like,
now
this
that you
is-
said it, if you never said that.
Right now it's making me feel like I'm restricted in a sense. Okay, I'm putting these up, guys. These really block my field of vision and they bother me. Where's your beanie at?
It's good, bro.
Huh?
Where's your beanie at?
What are you talking about? You want me to wear? You want me to wear? Okay, I'll grab it.
Anyways, guys, tonight I am taking over once again. I am going to be hosting, and we got a couple fire questions. I'm not gonna lie. We got what is it? We basically host what? One of us hosts every 5 weeks, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Every 5 weeks.
I didn't think about that. But yeah, guys, we got some good questions, and the first question of the night.
Wait,
is
Sean's
gonna,
not here.
Oh, wait up. Is it if I say the first question tonight is the best gaslighting phrases to use, or should I say the craziest?
The craziest.
You know what I mean?
Craziest.
I'm gonna say the best. I'm gonna say best gaslighting.
Yeah, say the
phrases.
best. Say the best.
So the first question of the night is going to be best gaslighting phrases to use against somebody. I wouldn't necessarily say take this and use it in your arsenal, but I would say be aware of these phrases, right, Maru?
Yes, but wait, Nick. So I thought this was best or craziest gaslighting phrases used on you.
It can be on you. It can be
That
that
I've
you used.
used.
It can be either or.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you want to take it away? You want to start?
No, you start with your submissions.
Okay, but I'll tell you now. Mine are very short though.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right. This is the first one. The one that I got a lot was, why would I lie about that? Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Bro, I've got that so many times.
Really?
Yeah.
And every time are you kind of oh, why would he lie about that?
yeah, I'd be like, wait, yeah, why would you lie about that?
Boom.
Wait, that's like a half and half though, because that could go either way. If you're if you actually are saying why would I lie about that? That's kind of dumb.
But
But
that's what I'm saying.
that's the ultimate gaslighting.
That's
Okay.
what-
No, I
because
get it.
Because
Okay.
imagine, bro.
I get it.
Imagine,
Simple but yet convincing.
Yeah.
right? Because imagine you're arguing with somebody, and then because that's a logical statement to make, right? But low key, it's manipulative if you're lying.
Because,
Yeah.
what
Because
if
you're
you
gonna be
did
like,
lie
oh,
about
why
it?
would they lie about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Has that been used against you before?
And I've used it too.
Like gaslighting queen. What is it? Gaslight, gatekeep,
Girl boss.
gaslight, gatekeep,
Girl boss.
Marty, you want to go? Oh,
Okay.
That's past behavior, I would like to say.
of course. We leave it in the past.
Yes.
Can we go around? Because I don't want to be the only one.
Marty's got a page. Oh my
You
god.
want to see?
Okay, do you want me to pretend to read one like it's mine?
Maru, I love you to death, but I think you're probably the only one that's it's gotten used to like at an extreme.
Let me see what you've gotten used.
Well, okay, we'll do it while Nick is reading.
Maru, read yours. Just read yours.
Why am I nervous, bro? I think it's because I'm gonna be like, damn, like these people are gonna think I'm stupid for even letting this slide. But anyways, okay.
I'm actually very excited to hear this right now.
We'll go with the first one of the night. I hope, okay, this one makes me laugh. I hope one day you see me for me and not the monster in your head.
Dude, I got that one. I got that one too, bro. That's
kind of fire.
And not the monster in your head is crazy. He's like, good night, Maru. Like, what the? Anyways,
Wait, in the
not
moment,
the good
though?
night.
In the moment where you kind of like, oh my god, like I don't see him as a monster.
Dude, that was like some
Yeah.
Disney Channel like phrase right there. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It did get to my head. I was like, damn, because like obviously he was trying to like get me into my feels.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. Like thinking of him all night.
Yeah, empathetic. And
3
it worked
out of 5.
because I was like, damn, like I don't want him to make it
Rate
You should
how
rate the sayings. Okay, first one. Why would I lie about that? I'm putting 4 out of 5.
that's a good one.
But how are we rating it? Are we rating like toxicness? Of
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or like how well would
I
it
get
work?
how well. Yeah, so I would say 5 out of 5 with that one because it's like a either or. Like,
Yeah, let's say how well it works. Okay, what are you saying, Marty?
I would
Why
say
would I lie about that?
how well it would work. I would give it a 4.
4.
5.
Okay, and then what was yours again? It was.
Good one.
Hold on. It was I hope one day you see me for me and not the monster in your head.
I'm putting that at a 5.
That one would make me laugh my ass off. If someone said that to me, I'd probably start laughing. So I'm gonna give that a 3.
very corny.
I'm putting 5. Can you do me a favor, Sage? Can you see if it says recording on the bottom corner?
I see it.
It does.
Right, see?
I see it. I hope. I think
I'm
so.
putting 5. Oh God, Sean.
No, I see a little red at the bottom left. Bottom
It
left,
should
right?
say REC.
Well, I see red.
Does it say REC?
I don't know. How
Sage is gonna go flip the
Sage, you're such a
screen
good
so
guy,
he
dude.
can chat.
Or Manu, can you get the paper towels in the kitchen?
What?
Just go get them, man.
Get it.
Just go get them.
Thank you, Sean. Thanks, Sean.
costume does not feel good sitting down, so
What a king.
stand up.
God, Madu, why are you being so
Unlike
sensitive?
the peasant right here.
Why are you being so sensitive?
Because last time you guys forced me
Well,
to get
I'm sorry you feel that way. If you love me, you'd believe me. You reminded me a lot of my ex right now.
trauma,
Oh
bro.
my
trauma.
god. You actually
Yo,
like
shit's coming.
you hit it with that.
She was thinking too.
So you know what? I'll go get him. You almost made me go get
Nah,
him.
I learned from my shit. I'm a strong woman now. See, I said no to this man. I was like, no.
Saying no to me isn't really like that strong.
I spilled and I have water on me and you didn't go give me paper towels. That's not.
I don't understand why it's always me.
Okay, next one. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Oh man, I'm a victim. Or not a victim. I've done that.
You said that?
I've used it.
I say that a lot. I think.
Do you think that's fucked up to use though?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you feel like that.
It's
I think in an argument it's really fucked up to say. But sometimes I think it's okay to be like I am sorry like that you feel that way, like if someone's going through a hard time or something.
Yeah, but if it's like an argument against, like let's say we're arguing and I say, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. If you're arguing about something valid, like I feel like some of these, it's like they're adding to it. Like I can just be like, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry you feel that way. It does seem a little bit like it's putting it on you.
Like pointed.
Yeah.
I don't use it like that, but I go like, oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I just want to let you know it's not true. I kind of say it like that, like, but it's not true,
I'm gonna say 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
Yeah, I feel
2 out of 5,
like
2 out of 5.
everyone's used that now.
Huh?
Yeah.
2 out of 5. Not really gaslighting, not too much.
Yeah, like if you just don't feel the same way, like I'm sorry you feel that way, but like I don't feel that way.
2.
1.
2.
I'll say 1.5. 2.
2. Why are you bringing them so close together, bro? Spread them
My
apart.
hands are weirdly
2.
like in here.
Just spread them apart.
I'm gonna
dude.
go with y'all.
You gotta go 1 thumb in the first one, 2 fingers, 2 fingers.
No, thumb in the first one, 3 in the middle. And 1. That's the easiest way to do
No
it.
way.
Mad comfy with the
Bro, this is comfy. You get what I mean?
This is
Oh, you're
the
wildin'. No,
normal.
you're wildin'.
No, it is.
No, I don't like it when that middle part of my finger, the middle part
bro,
touches
spread
things.
eagle.
This feels good.
You're like this right now?
Oh, you're.
Yeah, I'm like that right now.
That's so weird.
Yeah, but it feels good though.
No,
Feel?
it doesn't.
Anyways, Manu, go ahead. Take it away. Next one.
Okay.
My gaslighting queen. My gaslit queen.
My gaslit queen. Okay. Keep in mind, this man disrespected me in the worst way possible, and this is what he said after. He was like,
cheated? cheated?
Oh, basically, yeah. Well, he was talking. He was the one who was talking to my friend behind my back.
Gotcha. Okay.
And after that,
Public enemy number one.
He was like, "So you don't respect me enough to even reply to me?"
That's the one I said.
That's the one Sean saw.
I got that firsthand. I saw a text message.
Sean saw.
That shit was crazy.
And then he also goes, he's like, "I just don't get how you can't meet up one last time to talk about this in person. Is that all I am to you?"
Damn! 5 out of 5 for both. 5 out of 5 for both.
Oh, I thought we were doing out of 10. Oh, we're doing out of 10.
No, we're doing fives. I'm gonna put 5 out of 5 for the first one. What was it? Again?
You don't even respect me enough to text me
to
or
reply
to
to me.
reply.
5 out of 5, and the other one too. Like you can't even meet up one more time.
Is that all I am to you?
That is pretty funny. I'm not gonna.
Nah, I'm gonna go 3 and then a 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-5.
Really?
That's crazy though.
Because the first one is kind of corny.
You don't respect me enough to reply to me?
Yeah, but think what Maru was thinking. She's like, oh my, maybe I should respond. I feel bad.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I later realized this was his tactic. Like he would get me to meet up with him. So he would always say the same thing. Like I'm like, we can't just meet up one last time. Like, is that all I am to you? Like you can't even do that. Like you're really gonna break up with me over text? Yeah. And so like obviously like when I did meet up with him in real life, it was harder to like, you know, say no. And he knew that. And he would like legit like cry in front of me and everything.
I thought you loved me.
Yeah.
Like, so he'd make you feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Damn. That's weird. What are you rating it, Christine? Both of them.
I'm rating the first one like a 2, and then the second one like a 4.
Okay.
The second one's crazy.
Yeah. What'd you say?
4 and 5.
I'm saying 5-5 for both. Okay, my turn. It's up to you to believe me or not.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh, I've heard that one before.
That might be like top 5 worst ones.
Worst ones?
No, like best ones, like worst.
Best ones, you mean? Best ones.
What if it's true though? Like, come on.
See,
Like,
he just got you.
what if
He's
it's
trying
true
to get
though?
in your head in
No,
that
like
way.
if I say that, like it's up to you to believe me because I'm being honest.
Yes, but gaslighters use that to get in your head. Like, oh, what if he is telling the truth?
Because it's kind of like...
Okay, I've said that though when I've been like completely honest.
Yeah, like dude,
And
you
I'm just
can't
like, I
say
can't convince you any further.
Yeah.
Like I've done that before.
Yeah, that's like semi-gaslighting.
Okay, look.
But that's honestly a crazy way to gaslight somebody at the same time.
I'm saying, I'm pretty sure in a real life way, honest way, all of these work. But the whole thing is like, if you're lying, that basically would get them. Again, like it's up to you to
that's what
believe
it
me or
is,
not. Because
yeah.
then you're putting it on them where it's like, you know, like you're not really explaining yourself anymore. Now it's like, it's up to you.
I hate that one because I've used that one, and I've also had it used, and the situation's always like involving another person, and they're like, oh, I'm not talking to them anymore. I'm like, oh, how do I believe you? And they're like, it's up to you to believe me.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay. And then I've had that used on me, and I've also used it. So like,
Fair game.
What are you rating it? How will it work?
a 3.
I'd do 3.
Depends on the relationship.
3.
Yeah.
3? 3?
Yeah.
Maru?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Wow, there's some solid ones. Let me write this down.
I'll just send you the list, bro, after we're done. Don't trip.
No, I just feel like I've said that, but I don't mean to gaslight people.
Yeah.
I'm truly being honest. Like, you can believe me if you want to believe me.
Yeah. That's weird. Okay, Maru.
I feel like I use that once I give
Why'd
up and
you
I'm
look
like,
at me?
I said everything I had to say.
No,
Yeah.
agreed.
I'm being honest. I'm not lying.
I don't know. I'm kidding.
Sean, low-key the number one gaslighter in this room.
Low key.
It's all mental.
Low key.
It's the blue eyes, bro.
You
It's
do
the
be
eyes, man.
gaslighting. I was like, yeah, I did take the shot. Didn't you see me?
Okay, that's not gaslighting.
That is!
No, because we're
That
friends.
is gaslighting.
Because we're friends.
You can
'Cause we're
gaslight your
friends.
friends. This man does it to me all the time.
Manu,
Like,
I'm not gonna lie. You're probably the easiest person to gaslight.
I mean, unintentionally
hey, that's
gaslighting you,
why
Manu.
we're
See,
here.
I'll do it, but then I will let you know afterwards that I'm doing it. So, well, he doesn't, but I do. I'll be like, okay, I just doesn't.
Well, he does.
I'll like completely gaslight Maru into getting me a drink, and then I'll just be like, well, bye. Thank you.
what do you mean a drink?
Nothing, never mind.
Okay.
Your turn, you're up.
Okay.
It's up to you to believe him.
Ugh, fuck. Okay.
Dude, did you just drink my drink, man?
It's not contagious.
Dude. How, dude.
This man, Nick, has
Nah,
been shitting
Nick.
on Devin because he thinks the style
fine.
is
No,
gonna...
wait, we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
I don't know if you want people to know.
I don't. It's just a style.
It's just a style. It's not like...
It's not like
He's
like I'm about to spread like the next disease in the world,
Bro, you hung out with me. We literally hung out the whole day.
You're fine as long as you don't like touch his eye and then touch your eye. Like,
I gave him like a handshake. He goes,
You just touched me, bro.
And bro, we were drinking. We were sharing a drink. No, bro, it's not like that.
I don't remember. But anyway, sorry.
I don't know why. Me too, though.
It freaks me out
Every time
sometimes.
somebody has something, I'm like, hey. Even if it's in yours.
You can't even look at me right now.
I can't even look at it, bro.
And I have glasses on. You can't even see it.
I didn't even download with the gloves on.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I downloaded when I was like, oh, I'm not a monster.
No, yeah, I didn't view you as a monster.
Yeah, you did? What the hell?
What'd you say when you first walked in?
Because I texted the group chat and she's like, oh, it doesn't look that bad. If you like, I would have never known. And then I walked up to her like, hey, Maru. She's like, damn, it does look worse in person.
Dude, when you said that in the group chat, Maru, I was like, bro, you're lying right now.
Wait, Devin, let me see.
His eye looked
I wasn't
crazy.
lying. In the group chat, it didn't look that bad, but in real life, I
Nah,
was
Mod, if you zoomed in, you would have saw the lump under his side.
Have you been doing a hot compress on
It
it?
didn't work. That's why Sean gave me his Molly.
I didn't give him Molly. I gave him like a little
Glasses
baggie.
back on.
A little baggie of these little like M&Ms.
Okay, Maru, next one.
okay. I didn't tell you about if I was being flirty with them or not because it was for connections and shit, but that's it. And I didn't tell you because I didn't think it was necessary.
Wait, hold on.
You ran through that
You're
one.
fucking speeding.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I was drunk driving on that text.
This man is skis.
Okay, maybe that one is a little long. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yeah, no, you just gotta say it a little slower.
He was like, I didn't tell you about me being flirty with them because it was for connections and shit, but that's it. And I didn't tell you because I didn't think it was necessary.
Oh.
So basically he was saying he was being flirty with them for connections.
I've actually heard someone else say that, so I think it's...
Oh yeah. I heard
heard.
my other ex say that, but instead for homework. He was being flirty for homework. Like, bitch.
That was not just for homework.
That is wild.
That's wild.
And this guy said it was for connections, bro. Like, why do men like this keep following me? Anyways, yeah.
Wait, okay, yeah.
I didn't believe
That
it though.
is so fucking funny.
I obviously didn't believe it because I broke up with him after that. I was like, JK, I didn't break up with him after that. Actually, I did break up with him after that, and then I got back with him. I'm putting my business out there like it's nothing. It's crazy.
It's okay.
It's okay, buddy.
Yeah, but
Look
you
at
live
where
and you
you're at
learn.
now. You've
True, true, true.
improved.
Also, the other guy though that said he was being flirty for homework, he actually was, because he showed me proof after.
He's like calling
Like-
her cute. He's
Yeah,
like,
what's
but
up,
see,
baby?"
I got the answers.
Like after he got
See, right afterwards, I asked for the answers.
after he got the answers, he like goes to her and she was like, "Oh, hello," like blah blah blah. But doesn't matter because even if you're being flirty with them for, let's say, to use them for something like homework or connections, you're still being flirting. You're still being flirty, and that's still cheating. Doesn't matter what the intentions were. Doesn't matter. Still cheating.
Yes.
That's even more embarrassing is you're a dumbass. You don't know how to do your own work.
Yeah.
And so you're flirting to get your answers.
It's like
kind of weird.
11th grade history too. It's not even like hard.
Okay. Oh wait. What are you guys rating that one? I think that's
That one
an
is
L.
fucking hilarious. That's like a 1 out of 5.
That's not working. I don't
Zero.
think that's working.
0.
0.
Okay. You know I would never do that to you. I love you so much.
Jesus Christ. That's just
Oh, dude.
basic.
If you're saying that shit, like, what is wrong with you?
That is like the epitome of gaslighting where you're like, I know I did that to you, but I'm still going to invalidate your feelings and how you feel about what the situation is. Regardless of what my intention of doing that action was, like, I'm still invalidating how you feel.
That one was crazy to me. You know I would never do that to you. I love you
That's
so much.
crazy. That's 5 out of 5.
It's a dub.
I'm putting 5 out of 5.
It's so toxic. Y'all are gonna like this one.
What are you putting it at? 5 out of 5?
That's 5 out of 5
What do you-
toxic, for sure.
4.5 out of 5.
I'm gonna do 5.
5?
That's 5.
What's a 5?
Oh shit! Wait. Yeah.
Dub.
Wait.
Wait, why you do? Yeah, it's just this, Sean.
Dub gaslight.
No, Sean. W, bro. You're putting up a V.
Oh, damn. Maru, you told me to do that. In the very beginning, I went like this for W, and you're like put one down, and I put it down. Nah, forget it. W.
Okay, Monty, go ahead.
Okay, so this was when I told him I had a feeling he fucked these girls I was sus about, right? And he replied with, "At this point, I wish I did, so you'd stop asking."
Oh, that's my God, Maru.
Nah, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Wild.
Nah,
Did he end up doing it? Like, did it happen?
Yo, but I came, huh?
Did it happen? Did he end up like?
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, some people are
That's
ruthless.
wild. That's
bro.
like
No, yeah.
reverse
What'd you come back
psychology.
with?
I went off on this man though, like, but I'm not gonna put that.
what did he expect her to say back? Like, you're right, bro. Like, I wish you did too. Like, what was he expecting to get back from that?
I think man knew it was over. Just last.
Basically, he was saying, "Yeah, I wish I did, so you stop like annoying me about it." I don't fucking know.
See, in
what did you reply to that?
Yeah, you just went off. Blew up,
yeah, I said some disrespectful ass shit, but
I mean, he deserved it.
I mean, okay, look, me and Sean had this conversation before. I feel like in situations like that, I don't like what I said. I don't even think he was trying to like stay with you, but like. I feel like he was trying to get a rise out of you, and I feel like situations like that just don't even fucking respond, bro.
Dude, if you don't give them what they want, especially for men, like who are toxic like that, it makes them like they're a baby.
Oh
like,
yeah,
they
most definitely.
Because he obviously wants a reaction out of you, and if you're just like, oh okay,
you don't even need to say, oh okay,
like,
bro.
Literally, like just don't give him anything. He's gonna be like. The ego that someone has like that is gonna be like, why didn't she respond? Why didn't she care? And start freaking out.
And I know that because you'll see later, like, his energy switches up. And then like I have like other gaslighting phases, but now it's like switched up after I stopped like really caring anymore, and he like could tell I was done because I was just like, oh whatever, like I really don't give a fuck. But we'll get there.
That's what I think. Okay, next one. It's not my fault you feel that way.
That is really harsh.
That's insane.
I never got that ever, but damn.
It's not my fault you feel that way.
Jesus.
Right?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5? 5. Have you been hit with that before?
Yeah, and taking zero accountability for your action.
Damn. Have you been hit? Has anyone else been hit with that before?
No.
You ever use it?
I might have used it.
You're a gaslighting.
Nah, but it wasn't like that, man.
Gaslighting king.
It wasn't fucking
You're
like
an unintentional
that.
gaslighter.
Nah, I'm a good guy, man. It wasn't like that. I know in my heart I'm a good man.
Okay.
You're gaslighting yourself.
Yeah, he's just gaslighting himself.
No, I just
The master gaslighter right here.
No,
if it was during high school, it's okay.
No,
Everybody was toxic in high school.
No, Sean's like this.
That was like 3 weeks ago. No, I'm just kidding. No. I just don't think like, oh god, never mind. Let's go to the next one. I'll give it a 5.
5s. What do you put there?
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Madu?
Yeah, that was
not a bad guy.
like 4.
You're okay. Go ahead, Madu.
Okay, we got. He was talking about y'all, by the way.
Oh.
But it's not.
Hey.
He was like,
Who the fuck was it?
you. He was like, you probably rather see your homeboys rather than me tomorrow too, huh? Understandable.
Hell yeah.
Damn, he that jealous of her friends? That's weird.
I'm rocking with the 3-finger combo in the middle.
Hey, whoa.
Right? That's what I'm saying. It feels better.
Okay, sorry. But what were you saying?
Oh, that's it.
That was it?
Yeah, he was
That
just
that one's kind of weak.
Okay.
That one ain't like too much. Like,
That one's just hella insecure.
No, that
dude.
is gaslighting though, because it is telling you like
not to
Because
go.
it's gonna make you.
basically,
It's gonna make you think about what you're doing.
I'm gonna put a 1 though, because someone can easily just like not believe that. Just be like, dude, like no, like this and that.
Yeah.
I'm putting it out of 1.
I'm going with like 5 insecurity though.
Oh yeah.
5 insecurity. 5 insecurity. Okay, next
There's
one.
a dead bug right here. Just died the way it was standing.
Oh, they killed that last
That's the
week.
one that you killed, bro.
No. Sean killed it last week.
Yeah, I gotta clean up.
I didn't do that.
Ever since I found out that I was moving, I have let this apartment go to absolute shit. I've not cleaned like the bathrooms. Like
Ew.
I know.
You might not get your deposit back.
Oh no,
if
I
it's
know. I need to
gross.
clean everything up before I leave.
Okay.
It's like since then I just
No, you've done pretty well with this apartment.
I only cleaned up when I projectile vomited from the
Again?
sickness. And then then I cleaned up after that.
A gaslighting one. If you guys have experienced it, like if you're talking, what? This is the way I worded it weird.
No.
What are you fucking laughing at then?
Jeez.
Like if you're talking about something and then he flips the subject, but then you try to talk about what you were originally talking about, and then he'll say, "Don't change the subject." Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
That's gaslighting? Or
That's gaslighting.
I think
so.
that
Like
is. That for sure is.
You're telling me like, oh, you were talking to this girl, and then I'm like, okay, but what about what you did 2 weeks ago? And then you're like, no, we're talking. I'm like, no, don't change the subject.
Yeah.
I hate
what
that.
the fuck?
Did anyone experience that?
Is that
Yeah.
gaslighting or just manipulating?
Or maybe I have and I never noticed.
Both.
It's both. I've never experienced that, but that would bother me like crazy.
I'd be like, no, but I was talking about this.
I asked you first.
I'll be like, no, I don't want to talk about that.
We were just talking about this.
Nah, that would get me hot. I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, get me irritated.
It would get me irritated.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're talking about this now.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Like, we just, That's like a 5, easy 5.
Cool 5.
Is it my turn? It's my turn, right? If you don't love me, just say that.
That is a funniest. That's insecurity level 10.
I have one like that here.
What are you rating it though? Rating it a 4.
I'm rating a 2. That shit not gonna work.
I'm gonna go 1 because that's lame as hell to say.
Yeah, lame as hell.
Bro,
That's lame.
If you
bro.
don't love me, just say that's weird.
Bro, you're in an argument.
5 insecurity.
You're in an argument with a girl. She's coming at you, and then you can just say like, "If you don't love me, then just say that."
bro,
That's so stupid.
Nah.
I would be like, boy,
I feel like that's easy. Just be like, you're fucking whack.
You
for
won't
that.
just be
Yeah.
like, see, just the last one we talked about, you said you got really hot. Like, you get hot.
Yeah.
This one, I wouldn't even get hot. Just
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, nah.
exactly.
This one, if someone hit me with that, I would just know he's like trying to be toxic and like trying to gaslight on purpose. I'm just be like, hell no,
bro,
like
what? Like,
now you're really just trying to get a rise in me.
Yeah, that's weird. That's like,
All right, my fault, guys. My fault, then.
yeah, that was fucking stupid.
All right, Monty, go ahead.
Okay,
Damn, we got a list.
nah, I do. We can put this on me again. I'm used to everything coming back on me.
What the? Wait, say that one more time.
He said, "We can put this on me again. I'm used to everything coming back on me."
Is this like all the same guy for the most part?
Yeah.
Dude, what?
That one guy?
Yeah. So actually, you know what's crazy though? Oh.
Put out the name.
Less editing. You gotta really try
less
not
editing?
to say.
Please.
Okay. So the other guy, he actually was better at like gaslighting. Cause I would look at the text after and I was like, damn. Cause he was like smart about it too. Like
Which guy?
the screenshot that I accidentally sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him. But the other ones were the other
And
guy.
that's why that's why you said, Monty, that you like him a little bit not all there in the brain.
A little bit dumb. Just cause like I could tell you're trying to gaslight my ass or like you're trying to be toxic right now. But the other motherfucker, like he was so sly with it and like smooth with it that like it kind of like really did work on my heart. I was like,
Like, you fell in
maybe
love.
it's because
not fell in love, but just kind of like I was more sympathetic towards him because I thought he was being real because he was so good at acting and manipulating. The other guy was just like the shit he would say, like you know, it was like kind of corny and you know, like you could tell.
You hear that, ladies? If you want somebody that doesn't gaslight, get them with a low GPA.
If everything was smooth sailing in a
Yeah.
relationship, nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It was always just easy going. Would you be happy? Or do you like a little bit of, you know?
Like always easygoing.
Always
That's not
like
realistic
never-
though.
No, that's horrible. I dated a guy that I didn't fight with.
So you like a little toxicity.
It's not really like you want toxicity. It's just like at some point the person that you're dating seems like a pushover. Like they don't really have like any kind of like morals or like any kind of mind of their own, really, which is like sometimes nice, I guess, when you know I want to do my own thing that day versus like whatever he wants to do. Like I'll get him to do what I want to do, you know, but at a certain point it's like even when I would like bring up topics with him that I thought were like important, like we would just talk about like life and things that were happening in the world, like it was impossible to have a conversation with him because he just like would be like, yeah, you're right.
Oh, he'd always agree with you. So
And
you
then
don't
it
you don't
just
like
got
that.
like it just got boring, you know? It's like there's no kind of like stimulation.
You
it-
go ahead. Keep
Like mental stimulation. Like I mean, he's like an extreme example, I guess, of someone that
yeah.
never.
I feel like you need
What do
to. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was looking at Sage because Sage made a face.
You
I want to know what he
brewing it
thought.
up in
No,
there?
I'm trying to think because he's probably like, man, I'm not causing any problems. I'm like easy going.
I agree with you all the time.
everything, and I'm.
You know that man's a menace now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
was
didn't
gonna
want to.
say
I
the
didn't want to fight. So
Really?
I didn't care to agree. Because like,
See that too.
no, it's worse because like I won't fight because I don't want to get in a fight. So I don't care to agree with stuff because I just don't care in general. And but like you need to care. You need to like show you care.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I had it wrong because I would do that. Like I'm not causing no problems. Like
Yeah.
why? What's going on here? But like if you don't speak your mind, kind of what you said is just boring. You know, like if you're just kind of like yeah.
I think that's how I used to be too, because I used to always come to you fast and be like, I didn't do anything. But looking back at it, like, I feel like I was that person where I wouldn't really like say how I feel. I'd just be like, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? And then I'd be like, oh, like I didn't even do anything though. But it's because I never spoke my mind and like tried to work shit out.
Yeah.
I just take it all in and be like, it's my fault. You know what I mean? And then eventually, like, it just got old.
Because sometimes, like, I don't think, like, at least for me in relationships, that's not what I want. Like, I don't want a guy to just be like, yeah, it's all my fault. Like, I'm gonna take all the blame for it. Or like, if he's just gonna be like, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm sorry. Like, sometimes fucking stand up for yourself, you know? Like, I think that's like important, and like it goes both ways. Like, not just for the guy to stand up, but like for the girl too, I guess.
I don't. I think so, but I feel like girls want it more, cause like I feel like guys are more just like you guys said, like easygoing. Like, there's no issues. Like, why am I bringing anything up? But cause we're talking about this, I saw this fucking tweet about Michael B. Jordan, because you guys are talking about like guys with like a little bit of like edge and stuff like that, and it was this tweet and it got a lot of likes. This girl who posted a picture of Michael B. Jordan, she was like, why do you girls like this man? He literally looks like he has no edge to him. Like, he'd pay all your bills and never argue with you. And I was like, what? And it got a lot of likes.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Right?
The way...
And that's literally, I feel like that's like, it's probably not, I feel like that's not true. But I feel like like I said, with girls, they want that, not toxicity, but like some arguments here and there, like keep it like stimulating and stuff like that. And I feel like guys do want that, but not to the
full extent.
Not to the full extent that girls do. That's what I think.
Yeah, like I think guys think they don't want to cause a problem versus like girls just want someone who's going to speak their mind rather than agree with everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
But sometimes like getting into something like that where you speak your mind causes an argument.
Yes.
But
Sorry. Go ahead. I want to
No,
hear
go
that.
ahead, Maru.
I was gonna say, but sometimes it's not even about like causing problems though. Like, when you're getting to know somebody, because I have an example right now of somebody that I like. Yeah, we talked, but then like when we were like getting to know each other, he would always agree with like my points of things and like everything.
It
like
becomes noticeable, huh?
Yeah, like literally like on all topics. Like, let's say like abortion, just everything, he would agree with me. But one time I caught him because like in the beginning, like he said something about himself, and then later when he agreed with me, it like contradicted with like what he said in the beginning. And in my head I was like, but like in the beginning you said like you viewed this way. So like it was just kind of like, so like I feel like he was just trying to like not kiss my ass, but like kind of just like
please you or please you.
I think get on with like the day. I don't know how to explain. Like, just not argue with you. Like, he doesn't want to like
either that or like try to make it seem like we were similar,
that's
more
smart.
compatible
That's
type
smart
of
too.
thing.
That's why I see it as Maru too.
I did that too, but I feel like just from a personal standpoint, once I like, she gave me the talk and she was like, yo, like I just want you to be honest with me. That's all I asked for. And I think my relationship got a lot healthier once I was able to be like stop kissing ass in a way, and just be like yo, this upset me, like that type of stuff. When she like finally knew how I felt about certain things, became a lot healthier.
Yeah, because that vulnerability is like, I think at least what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
For my boyfriend to be like, this really upset me because of this. Because it's really hard for someone to even realize that themselves, you know? Like, oh, my partner made me really upset because of this. Like, for him to come to me and tell me that himself, like, straight up is a lot more, like, admirable than someone that is just gonna be, like, a pushover
That
or
is true.
something,
No,
you
that
know?
is true. That is true. And like, yeah, like like we've had that conversation too about like how sometimes it is nice when a girl kind of like freaks out about like where you're at, you know, when you're like, but like only for a little bit, like not all the time. You get what I mean? Like maybe here and there. But like, yeah, like I said, I'm just saying, I feel like girls want that a little bit more than guys do, because I think guys cool with, like I said, just
going with the flow,
just not really arguing.
go with the flow, but also be yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a mind you. Yeah, have a mind you, and if you got morals and you got something, you know what I mean? Like, stand on it.
I learned that.
Yeah.
Because I was too much go with the flow. Like, I didn't want to argue.
No, I feel that.
Did you want to be like perfect, like a perfect boyfriend? Is that what it was?
Nah, man, not even that. I just think I got
Or just
I don't know, like
I
I just kind of like didn't care to voice my opinions because I already knew what I thought. And like sometimes like voicing an opinion would cause an argument because like that's just how sometimes like it would go. And I think sometimes there were things going on in my life where like the day I did not need to argue about something. So like if there was opinion voiced and I did not agree with it, I was like, I don't care. Like I don't really care to like get my opinion across because I don't care at the end of the day. Like I think what I think. I don't mind if someone else thinks that. So like I just wouldn't. But then it gets to that point where you're like agreeing with everything, even though you don't believe it. So it's kind of like when you start voicing your opinion, you're gonna seem like a completely different person. Like instead of just agreeing with everything they say. So I learned that over time, to not just like kind of go with the flow and be way like, I was way too like chill, like, and easygoing. And that's bad. Like I feel like girls want like kind of like a man, someone that's gonna do like, no, right? That's honestly what I would describe it as. So
yeah,
that makes sense. Where do we leave off? Was it with you?
You can go first. I'll just do one more, just because it's getting kind of repetitive.
Am I going or are you going?
You can go.
I'm going. What was that? Oh, this is like if you're in an argument, you're reminding me of my ex.
If someone said that, bro, I'm walking out. I'm sorry. Peace out.
That is wild. Do not compare me to your ex.
I think I'm walking out too, but like, would that get you mad? 5 out of 5 is what I'm saying. Like, I think I might put that at a 4. You're reminding me of my ex. That would get me mad. I'd probably walk out, but that would get me mad.
I would probably laugh, maybe.
Really?
Like, just at, like, the audacity of it.
I'd probably be really sarcastic.
The audacity is crazy.
Like, what do you think about me? Or, like, what do you find, like the common interest? Or say something, like, really petty.
Mm-hmm. What are you thinking?
Sage is
livid.
Oh, no. I know, huh? That Minion costume looked
This man is shaking right now.
No, I don't know. It's like, I think that's a stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't even think I would take it seriously.
That's just you trying to hurt the person.
Yeah, at that point, I'm not even really looking into it that much.
Yeah, that's what I mean by, like, laugh at it. Yeah.
Like, what, you think that's so smart to say in the moment? Like, how do you think that?
Have you guys ever had a point where you just laugh?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're just like, no shot that this has just been said right now.
Yeah.
What was said to you when you guys, like, literally laughed? Because it was just so stupid.
I think it involves when intoxication with alcohol. Sometimes I hear something, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's even worse though because the alcohol's in there. So when you laugh, everything's going.
They're like, why the fuck are you laughing? And then it's like, oh shit, like, and sometimes you don't even catch yourself laughing.
Yeah, nah.
Like it's just a quick little like chuckle.
I'm not even laughing.
I just didn't know.
That's gaslighting.
Yeah.
No, 100%. I sometimes I think I feel like I've seen that for everyone.
Yeah.
That would get me mad. So I'm gonna put it at a 4.
3.
I think a 3. It's in between.
Maru?
5. That would get me really mad.
Okay. Go ahead.
Also, like, when you laugh, the other person gets super fucking mad. Like, super
Sometimes
mad.
it could
If
be
you want to
so
get them
funny,
mad,
though.
laugh at what the fuck they're saying, because that will
But
get them mad.
sometimes, though, like, you can't help but laugh because, like, you're like, why the fuck did you just say that, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes it just comes out, and you're just like, oh, fuck, like, I shouldn't have laughed at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Go ahead.
Even with friends.
Okay.
Even with friends. No, even with friends. Same thing, yeah.
Okay. Fuck. And I do feel really, really bad every day for my past. I be wanting to cry just thinking about what I did.
You should have replied, then cry. Then take a picture of you crying.
That would be fire. Hold the peace sign up, too.
Yeah.
the peace sign, too, so I know it's not an old photo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that at a 1, though.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty.
I'll put that on the.
That guy was like probably playing video games. Decided to throw that out there.
But like, I have more that are like
Sent it.
way simpy. But like, I don't know if I want to put it out there because it's more like simpy,
Did
not
you
like.
use your worst one or no?
I use the most like toxic, like mean ones. Yeah.
Okay, I have like a couple more, but I'm only gonna do the best ones right now, and then we'll move on.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is kind of
Okay, wait. I have one more that's like pretty good. Okay. He was like I said, I don't have feelings for her. In the past, yes, it was a little hard to cut her off because I did like the attention.
He not over her.
At least he was honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
His
but
excuse was he just liked the attention, but he didn't have feelings for her. I don't know what y'all think about that.
Wait,
but
were you with the man while he was going for the attention?
yeah, he was like talking to his ex because he said he liked the attention from her.
While you were together?
Fuck you if you're seeing this, by the way.
While
Yeah.
you were together? Oh.
I definitely know some people, though, that talk to their exes for the attention, though.
Yeah, I believe that. But
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When he said that, I did believe it, but it's like it doesn't matter. Like that's no excuse, you know. Like
Yeah. I'd believe it, but like definitely, I don't know if I'd still be sticking around. Though, you know what I mean? But I believe it though. I believe that. Okay, I got a couple more.
okay, let's do it.
This was kind of similar to what you said, or I guess this is how you treat me after everything we've been through.
Oh,
5 out of 5.
That is like such a corny ass fucking line.
This is how you treat me after everything we've been through.
Damn, bro, I used that when I was super young. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like that's when you know you're in the wrong.
Yeah, well, that's your last ditch effort, bro. That's your Hail Mary. That's the Hail Mary.
I swear to God,
Also-
I think Nick said that to me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I've heard Nick use that shit to me.
But yeah, I'm doing a 5 on that one.
Nah, that shit would make me laugh. That's a fucking 1. I think I'd laugh.
Damn, bro. Younger me, you're giving it a 5. I'm not gonna lie.
5.
Yeah, High School Me is a 5.
High School Me is a 5.
I'll meet you in the middle 3.
Yeah, honestly 5 because that shit would work on me. But also, just be aware, cheaters use that because they kind of allude to the fact of like how if you gave them multiple chances, they're trying to like say that, oh, everything we've been through, like after all the highs and lows, meaning like getting over the cheating. Yeah, that's what you're trying to say, like after all we've been through. So yeah, I've heard that one way too many.
That's gaslighting somebody to like get over cheat. You could.
Wait, I want to ask you guys a question. So it's like about like couples on Instagram, and like, you guys know those couples that always post like long ass captions with like their couple posts? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, is that a sign that their relationship is actually shit, or like
hot take on this one?
Wait, I'm confused. Long ass captions.
You know when like someone will be like, they'll post like a couple picture and will be like, oh, like this is the love of my life, like we've gone through so many highs and lows together. Like,
I never thought.
have you seen captions like that on Instagram?
I've seen some.
I always just was like, oh, yucky, and just went on. I never thought about it like.
I just scroll on. I don't even read captions.
That's a good point though.
Because like, why else would they need to put something?
Right. Me and my friend were actually just talking about that. Because, like, we saw a bunch of tweets of this girl who was so in love with her girlfriend. She always talks about, like, her girlfriend and everything. And we were talking about it, and we were like, what is she trying to prove, you know? Like, who is she trying to show? Like, you know what I mean?
You know what? I'm going to be number 1 hater right now, and I'm going to say that they're hiding something.
Yeah, because I think I actually have seen something like that.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
And now after you said that, I'm kind of like, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be no. We gotta stop saying who during the podcast, guys. We gotta stop doing that. But I'm gonna say that if someone's posted like a long ass caption of their like boyfriend or girlfriend,
I'll just do this.
like how do I say that though? Not that they're hiding something, but that they're over. What do you call it when you?
They're overcompensating.
Overcompensating. That's the word. I feel like they're definitely overcompensating because like I feel like you can say all that stuff just to your partner, you know. But I feel like when you're doing that, you're like, oh, I'm making this big show of love and affection, you know, about this person. A simple post like, you know, love you, like happy anniversary, like yeah.
Or like wedding posts, obviously, like sure.
Wedding posts,
that.
wedding posts. That'd be cute. Like,
That'd be cute, but like, just like
out of nowhere,
out of the blue is like something's going on.
Yeah. From now on, I'm a DM whoever posts like something like that and be like, yo, what's going on? What's going on in your relationship? Tell me about it.
You can see it.
That's toxic.
Yeah.
Yo, you good?
You good, brother? Yeah, that's actually a good point. That's a good point.
I never thought about that.
What were you gonna say though? About cheating? Oh, you can gaslight somebody into.
Or you were saying that somebody was gaslighting you to not to get over them cheating?
No, basically saying like, oh, you've forgiven me once. Like, we went through all these highs and lows, meaning we fought over the cheating part, got over it, and now you're breaking up with me after all the shit we like tried fixing, blah, blah, blah. It was always the cheaters who used that phrase on me. What about everything we've been through? Everything we've been through, everything you put me through.
Hey.
Jesus Christ. Yo, that's a bar. I should have told them that. I should have said that, man. This feels like one of those moments in the showers where you're like, fuck, I should have said that.
I'm letting you know right now, there's never going to be a time where you say that in the moment.
Right? So let me say it right now, just in case they're watching.
Nah, you can get some crazy flow.
But like something you think like, oh, fuck, I should have said that. You're never, ever going to say that on the spot.
Yeah.
Never.
I don't know, man.
You've never...
My head works really quick. I'm not going to lie.
Really? So you've never gone to the bathroom after or like...
Oh, no, it's happened, but I'm saying like I've thought of stuff like during the argument where I'm like, oh.
But like you don't think about it later too, and you're like, fuck, I could have probably
I've had a couple days
too.
where I'm like, nah, I hit every
everything.
string.
Damn, I don't know if I believe that.
Nah, I swear, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Just get to a section.
ladies and gentlemen, if anybody out there in this cold world tries to use that phrase on you, what about everything we've been through? You tell them. It's not about... you reply and be like... What about every... No, I fucked it up. What did we say it was?
What about everything you put me through?
No, yeah. What about everything you put me through? Tell him that. Be like, yeah.
Nick, Sean was saying that he's he's had some arguments where he hit everything on the nail on the head every time and never had anything left out to say in that argument. Have you ever done that?
What are you talking about?
I think Sean doesn't really think too much, like, outside of what's been said. Yeah, I don't think that. I think that's the only reason why he would say that. I think that Sean tries to just push things out of his head and not think about. So I would believe that. But I think if you thought about it, though, you would definitely be like, damn, I should have said this. Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know.
You just don't think about it afterwards.
Maybe that's valid.
Yeah,
that's valid.
You don't think about it afterwards.
You're like, I was already over.
Yeah, you're just like, you know what, I said what I said, and that's it. Sometimes I'm like, I kind of overheard. It's like when I'm in the shower, I'm like, I should have said this, I should have said this.
Yeah, no, I don't really get like that.
It's okay, man. You probably have a little bit of Neanderthal somewhere in the bloodline.
Oh my god. Do you hear the little voice in your head or no? When you talk?
Oh, you don't.
Nah.
You have to talk. You have to speak out loud.
You have to speak out loud?
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait.
It's like, I don't talk at all.
We're all like tripping. Like, wait.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I might have a condition, but I literally like even in some of the hardest, like a very serious situation, like I'm not there. Like I'm not like thinking about what's actually going on. Like I can like I could be thinking about like, oh, like this should be said, and it could quickly go to be like,
You don't have someone talking to
So
you?
do you hear the voice in your head when you're thinking?
it's not myself. No, I don't hear my voice.
Then who do you hear?
Sean, say it.
Oh my god, I think we found him.
Yeah.
He can't talk in his head. Can you talk in your head?
So there's this thing.
You're freaking me out.
Listen. So listen. There's this thing
Wake
where
up,
there's,
wake up.
there's technically two types of people. One person, like people are able.
I can talk in my head. I can talk in my head. I just did it.
Wait, Sean.
No, it's not like this. It's not like
Sean, listen to me.
Do you talk to yourself though? Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think I try to do it right now. I do talk.
He's there, right? He's little Sean.
What is he saying to you? What is he saying to
He's
you?
there.
Is there a little Sean that's talking to you without you prompting that Sean?
Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, there is. Now I understand.
What's he saying right now?
You saying you look like fucking dumbass. No, I do though. I have a little Sean in my head. Yeah.
I feel like he's trying to gaslight himself.
Yeah, he's lying right now. Yo, Sean's low-key a psychopath, and he just wants to be friends with us so he doesn't look like a psychopath. I already know it, bro.
That's pretty accurate. But no, I do. Sorry, I just got really confused. I got a little lost there. But yeah, I do talk to myself in my head.
inner
I
dialogue.
definitely don't speak out loud for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I definitely talk to myself.
Does it ever
in my head.
scream at you?
Huh?
Does it ever scream at you?
Scream at
It
me?
never screams at me.
Nah, dude, I'm telling you, I don't really be thinking about like the most important things in my head. I'm thinking about random stuff.
Like what you gotta do today?
Verbal abuse.
Like, dude, I don't even know. Like,
Sean, you gotta practice like just practice thinking a little bit like extra.
Honestly, don't,
in
man. I
layers.
do it all the time, and it absolutely
see,
trips
when
me
I
out.
think
Don't
about
do it, man.
stuff
It's better
too
to be
much,
like that.
I quickly get it out of my head. Like, I honestly don't struggle with that, which is probably not a good thing.
No, it's good.
It's very good.
It's very
Live in ignorance, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I know something's very difficult, I can throw that thing out. Like,
Damn.
I would block it out.
That's what's up.
That's pretty impressive, honestly.
It is.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's actually really impressive. That's really impressive. Okay, listen. I have like 3 more I want to say, and then we'll move it on.
You should
okay.
be like a politician or something.
Wait, Nicholas, are we
Probably
ending
not.
it a little
Not a good
early
idea.
today?
Probably not.
Psychopath.
Let's see. Okay, this one. You're only feeling that way because you're choosing to.
That's like kind of ties in with a lot of things that you said. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it is a good one. I give it a 5.
Yeah,
5.
5.
Weak.
2.
2?
Yo, low-key, like my mom uses that on me.
No.
Manu, say
What'd you say, Mark?
My parents low-key use that on me, but like,
Not the mom.
hold on.
Not Mrs. Lee gaslighting you.
Not Mrs. Lee.
Oh, is it Miss?
No, I knew you'd say that, but it's Mrs.
Okay.
You got that. What if I told you Nick got that dog in him?
Okay, this one. You wouldn't be hurt if you respected my privacy.
Oh, hell no. Oh, I
Damn,
would
that's
throw
fucking
hands right
wild.
there.
Wait,
Say that again?
You wouldn't be hurt if you had respected my privacy.
So if you didn't go through my phone, you wouldn't
Yeah.
be hurt.
Yeah.
Then why
That's
the fuck?
fucking
That's
crazy.
weird.
1, that shit would not work on me. 1.
I'm putting that as an L. I'm saying L.
I'm immediately going. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, he's basically saying like it's
not my fault.
It's not my fault. You found out I was cheating.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is
If you
that?
say that, no sane person is gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. You're so right. I shouldn't have done that. No, everybody's gonna get fucking mad and be like, you're stupid as hell.
Okay, how about this one? You really think I do something that low?
Hell yeah.
4.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you quit firing.
This is hitting too close to home.
Yeah, Maru, some of these are hitting like super close.
But I got one more that's
Give
gonna.
it a 2.5.
Okay, last one. I didn't tell you because I knew this is how you'd feel. Oh wait. No. I didn't tell you because I knew this is how you would react. That's a 5. I didn't tell you because this is how I knew this is how you would react.
Can we agree that some things are better left unsaid? Or no? Am I just fucking crazy?
No, I've said that about my feelings because I was like, I don't want to take it.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can we agree with
Yeah.
that? Some things are better left unsaid.
Yeah.
Not trying to tie that into what you said. I just wanted
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
I know. What
Especially if it's like it might affect the other person. Like, just think about your words a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Dub.
Do you guys want to all go pee before
Yes,
I keep going?
please.
Okay, everyone go pee.
I'm
Go
after
pee.
Sean.
That's crazy. I have a little Nick talks to me a lot. He don't shut up sometimes. I wish I could duct tape his mouth.
My eye hurts.
It like physically hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts to blink, huh?
Oh, I do know that feeling.
Fucking hurts,
Yeah,
dude.
it's annoying.
It feels like I'm getting clobbered left and right. Yeah.
Madu, do you have a little Madu?
I do have a little model.
Does she sound like you? Or who does she sound like? Does she sound like you?
Yeah, it's my voice, but like innerly.
Innerly.
That's
Inwards. In my head. In my head.
Ew.
Fuck.
Yeah, mine sounds like me.
Yeah, mine's talking to me right now.
Yeah, I was cool.
Yeah, I was trying to find him. I usually put him.
Talk to me.
I usually put him in the back room when we're doing a podcast.
Nah, today's podcast I was going off a lot.
I think mine gets the best of me a lot.
Okay, but like,
I just be
wait,
talking to myself
question.
and it's like,
do your guys' voices talk to you all the time?
Yeah.
Not
fucking
me.
stop.
Never, like, not all the time at all.
Not all the time.
Do you talk to it out loud?
So you guys constantly have like that inner voice going off on your constantly.
Yeah.
Unless I'm talking to people or doing this or like playing video games, he don't really be talking too much.
Oh, that's wild. Mine is not constantly.
That's why I have to keep. That's why I walk around with YouTube on and Hulu and Netflix so that he doesn't talk to me.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be like cleaning my room and I'm like, that shit's
I'm
crazy.
always
huh?
listening to like a podcast
Yep.
or voices, YouTube video, like talking, because otherwise my inside head gets
Look, Christine be going crazy, huh?
overwhelming.
You
yeah.
guys can't control the voice in your head? Really? I can control it though.
It's like if I don't carry around the like Netflix or Hulu, it's like that episode of SpongeBob where he's throwing all the paper around and it's all on fire in SpongeBob's brain.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
So it's like all in words for you guys?
It's just thoughts.
Or imagery? Oh yeah, me too. It's thoughts.
It's thoughts and then my voice trying to go through the thoughts. Yeah.
And I'll have a conversation
I'll
with
like
him.
talk to it out loud, be like, what the fuck am I doing right now?
Really?
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, I'll have a conversation with him.
For me, it's more. Most of the time, it's not a voice, but it's like imagery in my head.
Like
That
what?
like imagery and thoughts, but like not necessarily like words.
Does your voice speak to you like in Spanish or Korean?
Yeah, could you do that?
Can it do that? Can she do that?
Yeah.
She can do that?
Yeah.
Such a weird talk.
Yeah.
such a weird dog.
Actually, I can make her do that.
I saw a movie. I don't know what the movie was. It was on Netflix about this girl that went deaf, and she was saying how the voice in her head is actually her mom's voice.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, like it wasn't even her voice.
Yeah,
It
I
was
didn't
her
like
mom's
that.
voice.
Is it? Nah, it's my voice now.
Dude, I think I'd be absolutely. I think I was asked when I was younger, like, would you rather be blind or deaf? I think I would rather be blind, because if I was deaf, bro.
I'd rather be deaf.
I'd rather be deaf.
Really?
Yeah. If it's like if I'm right now, they would ask me, "Hey, do you want to be deaf now or blind now?" I would say deaf because like I can't go without saying anything.
Yeah, that is wild.
Because I'll be able to still hear my voice in my head, but just can't hear.
I don't know. Constant silence kind of freaks me out.
It's like murmur. It's like muffled.
Yeah,
though.
no. Oh,
So it's
some
like
of it.
some-
Oh, I
yeah,
guess
I know
I
it's
guess
like-
that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
If it's muffled, then yeah, I would rather do that.
I want to learn sign language. That's a.
But also, Nick, think about it. Like, if you're deaf, you could still feel like the music. Like, deaf people could feel music.
You ever watch the? Never
Yeah,
mind.
but I'm not talking about that though.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know what I'm about to say, right? Never mind.
I think I would be blind.
Right? That's what I said.
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah, because I can do with not looking at anything for the rest of my life, but I don't think like hearing.
If I'm like this right now, no. way.
Yeah.
So you'd be fine not seeing your loved ones'
You
faces?
don't need to if you love them. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't play video games.
I wouldn't want to live in darkness.
You wouldn't be able
I
to
forgot to
see
think about
the
what's important to
sunsets,
me, like,
nature,
honestly.
You could just tell me, Nick, shoot a little bit to the left.
No.
people.
Shoot the ball. Okay, getting back into it, I got a couple questions here. Do you guys think it's weirder if when you start dating somebody, you look exactly alike to all their exes, or you look nothing like their exes?
That's a good ass fucking question.
I'd rather not know.
No, but you did your research. Like, you did your research. You find out that there's three exes in the past, and would you rather you look like all three of them look basically the same.
Yeah.
They all have the same aesthetic. They all kind of dress the same. And they all have super basic names. Would you rather look almost like identical to them, or nothing?
I wouldn't want to be
I wouldn't want to be
identical.
identical.
Okay. I could see both sides, because one, if like all his exes are like Asian and they all look like me, then that could be a fetish, and it's like, that's a little fucking weird, you know? Like, there's
But
a fine line between.
That's just a type, no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think that could be.
Yeah.
I think reaching a little bit on the fetish.
Okay, but some people.
I think if they were a different race, dating only Asian girls, I think that's where the fetish could come in. But what if it's like an Asian guy? You get what I mean?
Okay, I guess.
So something like that. Like, let's say an Asian guy was only dating a bunch of like white girls, and then he came over to you,
Yeah.
and then you found that out. I'm saying, which do you think is weirder? I think it's weirder if I look exactly
Yeah,
alike.
if I see this dude at a party and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you look like me, rather than them looking nothing like me, I'd be way more comfortable if they look nothing like me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't even think twice if they look nothing like me.
Yeah, what are you thinking about if they?
Like, if they look nothing like you, you're like, wow, like maybe, like, I don't know. Yeah, what would be the downside of
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was trying to think right now.
Because I just been on both
ends?
ends. Thank you, Sean.
What was the downside of looking nothing like them?
Nothing like them. I remember like looking through, and I was like, bitch, I'm not even his type. Like, you know?
Would it make
like,
you feel insecure?
a little bit, because like body types were different, and not even the same race, which I guess is fine, but also like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is me speaking truthfully, like I was a little insecure, like, oh, they look nothing like me, you know? Because they looked like each other, but I didn't look like them. Does that make sense?
I think I would feel a little.
That's how I feel, Maru, when I date guys that have only dated white girls.
Do you feel insecure?
A little bit sometimes. Also because, especially if the guy is white, like, because, or not Asian, you know, just because like it's like, oh, this is like a little bit weird. Like, it's not the norm of like what he's been dating. And then, I don't know, it kind of gets like,
I could see that though. I mean,
yeah.
I probably wouldn't think twice about anything, so probably not the best to ask me about that. But I understand from what you're saying, like how that could like mess you up a little bit or something.
Yeah, I think.
I still would rather though look nothing like him.
I think I would too.
Same. I would not want to look like, if I met the girl and I was like, damn, she's just like me, I think I would feel like shit.
Yeah, what about you? Which one would you rather have?
Actually, no one has ever. I don't think I've ever. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced someone like looking exactly like me, same vibe and everything. That never. Maybe like similar, as in like same race.
Nah, I'm not talking about just that. Because I know people that have like a roster where like literally all the girls
It's the same race.
are the same girl but in a different font.
I know
Like,
what you're talking about.
Even across like races.
So you're also just talking about vibe and everything.
Yeah, like the same look. The same Instagram looks the same. Like literally, same hair, same everything. And I'm just like.
Like a sorority girl, but that
Like a sorority girl almost, and I'm kind of just like, you know what I mean? Like if a girl only dated frat boys, and then came around and was like interested in me,
I don't know how I feel about that.
You're a frat boy at heart, though.
How am I a frat boy?
Let's say
Nah.
Nick would make a great frat president.
I could see that. I could low key see that. Or I could see you in a frat.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it, but like, I don't know. I've spoken to a frat boy, and
Yeah, like we have friends who are like, but we're talking about like, because I know your man's in a frat, right?
Yeah.
Like but does he act like he's in a frat though?
No. His frat is like the one frat at Long Beach that isn't really fratty.
Okay, so the frat boys that we've like come around and like, because I've like done like pre-rushing, so like where I've been to a frat, and like I've seen them and I met them, and that's like the the end of the spectrum of like
The far end
like
of
the
frat,
frat boy, right? And I'm just like, if it was on that spectrum and then she came around to me, I would just be like, what is different? You know, like why is she really like? Why does she like me? You know what I mean?
Would you not feel special?
No.
Like, would it not make you feel special? Like, oh, she chose me
Instead of
all those other fucking losers in the frat.
Instead of her usual type. Instead of her usual type. That is true. I think I would feel a little bit more special.
Yeah.
Cause like I have definitely felt that before, like on my end, where like there was a guy that I was seeing and I saw who his ex was, and then I was like, or his exes were, and I was like, like maybe he saw something different in me.
You know what? That's a good point. I might feel a little bit special.
you're talking about not looking the same, or you're talking about not looking the same.
Yeah.
All the rest of them look the same, except for you.
Except for you.
I would feel a little bit special. That is true. I would be like, oh, I got something different. Like that's why. You know, like maybe she's done with the rest. Now she's moving on. Maybe it's the first in line of the Mexicans. You know.
Maybe I'll change your type.
Yeah.
The last of the Mexicans. The first and last, hopefully.
That's low-key a flex though when like their type changes after you.
And especially if it's like a glow up in type, you know, from like sorority girl to not that. No offense to you sorority girls.
The best is when like all their exes don't look like each other at all. That's how you know he's really just going for personality.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna still stick with. I would rather look nothing. I would rather all of their exes just look nothing alike. Yeah. I would still take that one. I would still take that one.
100%.
We all agree?
What about if you had the opportunity to see their exes, would you want to see or no?
Like they were like, oh, do you want to see like all my past exes?
Yeah,
Like,
let's say you don't.
They're already doing. The girls are already doing their research on it.
like pictures. Not fucking. Yeah,
Oh,
that'd
I've
be
already
weird.
done that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you guys are.
I've already done that since we matched on Tinder or Hinge, you know?
Christina, I was gonna say that I'm on that. As soon as we're talking, I'm on it.
So,
Yeah.
wouldn't you guys say that girls?
Even if we're not that serious, I'm on it.
Yeah.
Not that serious.
The second I get his, like, well, actually, I don't even need his, like, full name for his socials.
Yeah.
I can find his social from a Hinge account.
What?
Dude, that's not crazy.
I wouldn't want to get into that
That's
stuff.
normal.
Yeah, I just want to be happy.
I don't know how do you even find that.
In this generation, I think it's like
Why?
kind of normal.
Can I ask you, ladies? Because I think across
Because
the
a
board,
Hinge
ladies,
account has enough information, like what school they went to, like what they're interested in, like their probably their subject that they did in school. You go to that school's website, you just look it up.
So okay, wait.
Or
So,
Google.
I
You
think-
Google their name, like Connor, University of Washington, graduated 2016.
Oh, that's
It's that easy.
That's a little wild.
That is crazy.
It's that easy.
Nobody got time for that.
I just go on their Instagram and then go on their tag posts and then go from there. Do my
So
research
you
from
guys
there.
enjoy doing
And then
that.
his volume. Yeah.
It brings joy.
No.
But
Definitely not.
It's like, but you can't not do it.
Why do you do it then?
If you told yourself, I'm not gonna do this, you could not do it.
That's a good question.
See, I was about to ask you because I think across the board, all girls do that. But my question is just like, what's the point of it?
I think for me, it's like I want to see the full picture of this guy before I meet him, or like as much as I can see of him that is available to me on the internet before I go meet this person in person. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You want the full picture. You want the full picture. You're saying.
Of like what is on the internet
Gotcha.
that I can access. Because I saw like a TikTok once of this girl found this person on Bumble and they had an arrest record for assault.
Jesus Christ.
So like shit like that, you know? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
it's I don't know. As a woman, I just feel like it's just.
If you're doing it for safety reasons.
Yeah,
I get that.
that's different. Yeah.
I don't know if Madu's doing it for safety reasons though.
If you go on their Instagram and all you see is like pictures of them with girls, then you're like, oh, like this is the type of guy that I'm dealing with, you know?
Why do you think guys don't do that?
What?
Men is simple.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not know any of that.
I'd rather not know because I don't want to like even. Because that's not. I don't know. That's
feel
not
like-
who they are anymore in a sense. Like,
Yes.
so I'm like, what if I'm basing them off of things that they're over or like how they were before?
I also feel like the more I see, the more I like will fantasize or like look at them differently.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I would rather just stay away from them until I figure out who the person is. As long as they don't got a boyfriend, like I don't see a boyfriend on the main page, or like no offense, like a Christian Bible verse, I feel like we're okay to go on a date and everything.
But some girls don't post their boyfriends. And you wouldn't know that unless you went through their tag pictures.
So you're digging just for everything, like just to get a scoop of like every single.
Yeah, like do they have a significant other? Like is this somebody that's already like It's for anything. I'm looking for any kind of like ding, like red flag.
My answer is a little different from Christine's. I don't go stalking before I meet them, or like obviously before I meet them, I just do like a quick little like Instagram like check and see like if he's not like crazy or anything. He looks pretty normal. Okay, that's fine. But that's not when I go digging. When I go digging is after like we start talking.
That's what I was
like,
gonna say. I was thinking of what you were saying.
Right, and then if I'm like interested, I'm like, oh, okay. Now that I'm a little interested, let's go digging even deeper. And that's when I go digging deeper. Fuck, I can't talk.
Deeper. I have a question. If I told you, I lost it. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Just keep going.
If I told you.
What if I told you?
No. Okay.
What if I told you?
Okay, if you were telling me something,
Stop right there.
and you were trying to piss me off, like you were trying to like let me know, like. A piece of information, and you're like saying like, oh, but I'm not gonna say it because you want me to get it out of you. Like you want me to get something out of you. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yes.
Where you
Many times.
You want the man to get something out of you.
Yeah.
And if I didn't care to get it out of you at all, I'm like, I don't care. I don't even know. Would that piss you off?
Where is this question coming from? But yes.
Just a question. Yeah. Would it piss you off?
If you didn't care.
Yeah. If like you purposely
enough to
want
push me?
me to get something out of you, and
Yeah.
I just don't care at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like if you. Like you like it's not stalking, but you do so much research on these guys because maybe you're so interested or you care so much. Would it not like affect you? But would you think weirdly if he didn't care at all about anything from your past? Do you kind of get what I said?
I know exactly what you're saying.
I
like,
do
we're
when
like, I
you're
don't
trying
care.
to make the connection.
Like we're the complete polar opposite. Like I could not care less about what went on in your past or
I
any
know
of the
what you're
guys.
saying.
Yeah.
And my answer to that is no, because I think it's kind of like a girl thing. I'm not gonna lie. If,
That's
like,
what I was trying to understand.
Yeah,
Is it a girl thing?
If a guy did that, right, and then like I found out he like did the same that I would do, like go through my following list, I'll be like, damn.
Kind of
What?
weird.
I'll be like,
Yeah,
that's for the
that's weird.
girls.
It's
What
weird
are
for
you
a dude.
doing?
Okay, sorry. I started off very weird, but that's what I was trying to get to. Like,
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I knew how you were tying it up.
Yeah.
You guys are asking questions too, like if things that you can't get a hold of, are you like asking whatever you need to find out?
Like asking him?
Yeah.
Yeah, why would I not
Yeah.
ask
Oh,
him?
okay. No, I was wondering. Like things that you can't find that you usually find.
Oh yeah, I'll ask him if it's not like super weird, you know,
So let's say.
What do you find?
Wait.
like his fucking birth time or something.
I have a question. So let's say you're going through the whole like profile detective stuff. You're going through his Instagram. You go to the tagged, and you guys already have like he's a cool guy, dates planned, everything. You go through his like tagged, and then you see like a recent picture posted with a girl. Like it's just him and a girl, and you click on her profile and you can't really see anything else, just that one picture, and it's kind of recent. Would you bring up to him like mad subtle, like, hey, so like, do you have a girlfriend or anything like that? You know what I mean?
No, that's not subtle. That's not a subtle way
So
to bring
would
it
you
up at all.
would you in any way bring that up? Like it's just the photo and it's just them two, and it's not even like,
you know how you bring it up? You see when that photo was taken. So it's like 2 weeks ago. Be like, hey, like, what were you doing? Like, and do you have any fun like trips that you did this past
2 weeks ago?
No, like this past month, and then you could
you would
and
do
like
that?
if you had something, then you bring it up. Like, oh, I went to Disneyland like in the past 2 weeks, like with my cousins, like, you know.
What'd you do the past 14 days? That's
Like, I don't know. I would just ask, like, what have you been up to?
and what
Because
if you,
also with guys that I date, I'm not texting them 24/7.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like I said, you go on the date though, and like I said, this guy doesn't have a girl on his profile, no nothing. It's just this one picture, and it's mad recent. And you're saying that in some way, shape, or form, you're gonna try and bring that up, like somehow.
I feel like at some point in the period of the relationship, like within like the first 3 weeks of me seeing that picture, I'll find a way to sneakily ask him who that girl is.
Wow.
Or I'll find out on my own who she is to him.
Maru? Damn, these are tiny. You better know what I asked.
I did know what you asked. Subtly ask.
Yes.
Impressive.
How I would subtly ask would be.
Oh no, would you?
Would I subtly
Yeah,
ask?
you come across that picture. It's like 2 weeks ago, and there's no other picture of him and this girl, and it's just an Instagram post, and it's not even like a heart or anything or like a happy anniversary, just that, and just
I'm not gonna lie, knowing me, I think I might just be like, oh, who's that girl I saw in your tag pictures.
Oh.
Yeah, you could just do that too.
He's like, my cousin. I'll talk to you another time.
You know what though? If he gets weirded out like that and he like leaves, then like that's fine, because then he wouldn't handle my crazy, and I don't think that's even that crazy that I asked him.
In the nicest way possible, I would find that a little crazy.
Really?
It's just a little weird.
That's crazy.
I might like if I.
I think it's the way.
Right?
I think it's the way you guys ask too.
Yeah,
Like if you ask but if you ask in that subtle voice like that, you just know that you want to know. Like
really?
Yes,
So like you
I
guys
would
would get
literally
creeped
find
out if I was just like, oh, like who's that girl?
I think honestly, I think you can sense like when a girl wants to ask a question like that, especially by the way,
But
especially
how
by
does
the
that
way you
make me
throw it out.
creepy? If we're talking and there's a picture of him and a girl, I'm gonna want to know who the.
Wouldn't you want to ask the same fucking question
You can
if
ask
there was
it.
a picture of me with a guy? Like,
Once we get serious, yes. But like,
But you would be curious about it. A little
I don't
bit.
think I'd be curious.
You wouldn't
You're
be
on a date. You're on a date with me. I'm chilling. Like you're on a date with me.
Assuming
You're
you're
responding to my
single.
text. Assuming yeah. You're on a date with me. You know, we're texting all the time. Like we're having a good time. This and that. I would not.
Like, everybody's here really single, right? Like, let's go do some single things, huh? Let's go have some fun. Yeah, let's go do something.
That's what's so funny. I can see you completely doing that.
That's good.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But I'm saying, Maru, unless, like I said, we are serious, because then you can ask it. If we are serious and we've seen each other like a couple times and we've said something about liking each other, is when I feel like it's okay for you to kind of like bring it up. But in any other situation, if you're just like, yo, who is this girl who in my tagged, not even on my page?
Okay.
I would just be like, oh, like, I would tell you, I'd be honest, but I would be.
I'm not talking about no first day or anything. I'm talking about you guys have been on a couple dates. You guys are talking. Still, it's a little weird.
I think it's weird. I personally think it's weird.
Interesting.
I lost something.
I
have a question. Have you guys already talked about the whole like a relationship between your partner and like their cousin being like too comfortable? Has anyone ever talked about it on this
No.
podcast?
Oh God, you're close to your cousin.
Is it weird?
Okay,
Wait, what?
there was this guy that I was seeing for a while,
We'll restate the question.
and
I don't know the question.
It's
If you are in a relationship with somebody and that somebody is like too close to their cousin who is like the opposite gender.
okay.
this actually happened to me. There was a guy that I was seeing, and there was a tagged picture of him with a girl, and it was this girl that I didn't really know. Only he was him was following her, so we didn't have like mutuals. She was private. And later I found out that it was his cousin, and the picture of them is like
A little rough. Incesty.
yeah. And I would find out later that they would go and like hang out together and like go and do shit that were like coupley.
Like what?
Like go to Disneyland together or get ice cream together.
Go to Disneyland together. And she had a whole boyfriend, and they're like the same age.
What if they consider each other like brother
Disneyland-
sister though?
I don't know. I never really asked him like the details of but it was always, hey, I'm hanging out with her.
Does it make you feel weird?
Yeah. It made me feel a little bit weird.
Even though it should not, it's weird. If you're hanging out with your cousin, like,
Because it was one
all the
Hey,
time.
what are you gonna be like? That's a little weird.
You know what I mean? Like,
He's a little too close to you.
it's the relationship shouldn't be there still. Like, you guys are over 10 years old, you know, like, go kick it sometimes, but not like ridiculously.
I heard some like people are very close to their cousins, like best friends type
Yeah,
shit.
like,
yeah.
I get it, but like, if you're in a relationship though,
Just remember opposite gender. You're cool?
Doesn't matter. Like that still could. That's like your cousin, like your best friend. You could go to Disneyland with your best friend. No, I would go to Disneyland with
you can go
Nick.
to Disneyland with your cousin.
What if they? Oh, go ahead.
No, I understand. I understand all the points.
I don't know. It was just like them two, you know? And she also had like a boyfriend, which I was like weirded out by, because I was like he's going.
Like, when do you guys hang out with each other, type thing? Like, they're always with each other.
They're always together.
See, if it was like always together, it's
I'd
like
be
that
like,
would
what are
make
you
me feel
doing?
weird.
He's like, oh, I'm studying with her. What are you doing? Like, oh, I'm getting lunch with her.
Like it was every time.
All the time. And I was like, this is like weird. I was like, doesn't she have a whole boyfriend that she should be hanging out with? You know?
That's what I'm thinking.
I think for me it's the physical barrier between cousins, because like I've never dated somebody, but I've seen cousins where they're kind of like too
touchy.
Like a
I've
little
never
bit
seen that. Thank God.
too touchy.
they're like making out. Or?
Not making out, but like we'll be like hugging, like holding hands, and like I just be like.
I have never seen that.
Holding hands?
Yeah.
Like y'all are cousins. Don't do that.
What?
What if the cousin was jealous of you?
That's weird. That's
You're
weird.
like hanging out with them so much. Like we used to be best buds.
You know what's crazier though?
Oh
like,
no. What happened?
there's a lot of moms that get jealous
Of their sons.
of their sons' girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
That kind of makes sense though.
Yeah, I think that makes sense too.
Because it's their little. Yeah, that makes sense. It's their little babies.
That's so
like,
fucking stupid. Like you're a grown ass man. Like
Grown ass woman should not be jealous about
Thinking
your
about it,
son's
I think you're
girlfriend.
thinking about it in a different type of jealousy.
Yeah.
You're thinking about it in a weird type of jealousy.
Yeah.
no, because there's moms that will take it out. Like that's the whole thing about like demon mother-in-laws.
Yes.
Like
That's weird. No, that's weird.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying like, oh nah, like that's totally okay or like it happens all the time. But I know like moms get jealous, but that's more so like you're taking a little baby, like their son, you know?
They kind of like miss
boy.
like their quality time like with their
Yeah,
like,
a
son or
girl's
something, like-
taken away, you know what I mean?
But like no, okay. I see your face. Not like that. I know the way you're thinking, but I think like
You can't convince me on this
Nah,
topic.
Christine, I'm there with you.
Mama's
I know,
boys
yeah.
are the fucking absolute worst because the moms get dragged into the relationship because the moms make comments to the boyfriends like, hey, your girlfriend, I didn't like that she did this. And then the boyfriend comes
like
to me and tells me that shit when what his mom says should not affect our relationship.
My mommy's just looking out for me. Just kidding. That was a total joke.
Nick, I literally almost swung at you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you were about to throw up. My fault.
No, I
what about like with guys that like would do anything for their mother, like they're so close? Like where's the line that you draw at? Like
There's a line when it comes to okay, so into your relationship, right? Also in the long term, like when I'm thinking about a wife, when you marry someone, your parents have nothing to do with you at that point. When you die, your wife becomes your person that signs your death certificate, not your fucking mom. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like when your mother starts to disrespect your wife is when that crosses the boundary. Like,
oh no, I completely agree.
yeah,
with that.
and disrespects is like your fiance or your girlfriend, especially like in front of you. I've witnessed this a couple times where like a mother-in-law will disrespect the daughter-in-law in front of her son and he doesn't say shit. So like that type of stuff is like completely unacceptable, and that's why I'm so like adamant about this. Is like that happens so much.
I was gonna add in Korean cultures too. It happens a lot.
That's why I don't date Korean guys.
It's also like I don't think you should like as a dude, even if your mom does say something like that. I think it's weird if you tell your girlfriend, like, my mom told me this.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And I was also going to say, like, from the girl's perspective, though, like, take fathers and daughters, right? Like, dads don't get jealous of their daughter. They get protective of their daughter. You get what I mean? Like, I know moms that, like, get jealous. Like, my mom's told me stories about, like, her friends and stuff like that who
Get
are, like...
jealous.
It's very weird.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a different type of, like it's a different type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry,
different
but
type of thing.
you won't be able to see it, Sean, like, unless you're, like, outside of it.
Nah, yeah, because I've seen it before, and it
No, I completely understand that.
Yeah.
I do. I would never. I think my family and my relationship with my mom's pretty normal enough to the point where she would never intervene with my relationship. Yeah. And even like in the past, she's never
And that's the healthy thing to do, because it's like you see your child as like an individual who's able to make like their own decisions and is going to experience life through their own way, you know? Like I think that's how, anyways, we're getting into raising children, but but that's like healthy, you know?
Yeah. No, agreed.
Yeah. Also, hot take. I think once your girlfriend becomes your wife, she's number one, not your mom. If you think otherwise,
yeah,
I don't know. That's your wife, man.
What
do y'all think?
Both of you guys are equally there. I would do anything for my significant other. I would do anything for my mother. Like there's no.
I don't think I put like one over the other.
So,
yeah, like I couldn't do that.
Don't give me the whole hanging
Don't
off
give
a
me like
cliff,
one's gonna die.
Yeah, don't give me that scenario. It's
no, wait. I'm gonna
She's like, fuck.
Hey, what about this one then? Both of them are hanging off a cliff.
wait. I'm gonna ask a question.
Yeah, I want to hear.
I want to, because you might want to cut this out just because it's like super irrelevant. Your wife is pregnant and she doesn't want your mother-in-law to be there when she's giving birth, but your mom is insistent.
Valid.
No, that's valid.
Yeah, I would say
You
mom.
would stand up?
Automatically, I would say it's her decision. She's having the baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like your
I understand that first, but
what
yes.
if your wife says, I don't want your mother-in-law babysitting?
Then that's fine. If it's her, like it's her decision. I'm not really gonna say something like that.
Babysitting, yeah, but I feel like my mom can still come over and see the baby though, right? Like as long as we're there, like and she can.
What if your wife is like, I don't want her to come for like 3 weeks?
There has to be a reason. Yeah, like there at that point.
Like
there has
that's
to be a
like that's family. That's grandma at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I would want my mother, as even if you guys didn't get along, I would want my mother to still like be the grandma of
not
my
getting
child as
along
well.
is not a valid reason.
I get like if you do like the time limit thing, that's totally respectable. But like you can't keep like my mom away from our child. You know what I mean?
That's not what I'm talking about.
But that it plays into that.
You just said like she can't
No,
see for
so
3
like,
weeks.
what if like you get home from the hospital and your wife is like, I don't want my baby to be exposed to like.
Yeah,
That's her decision.
that's
Of
yeah.
course.
I'm completely fine with
then
that.
you went into babysitting. So I was like, and then he not you, but he proposed a question about like, oh, like I'd want my mom to still see the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. So babysitting, yeah, I'm not gonna like fight you and be like, okay, like we both have to be comfortable with who like takes care of our kids. So I'm not
Even
gonna-
if your mom is like consistently calling you a bad son for not letting you letting her come
like
over.
I said, it's like mom, you see, like you can come over when I'm here, like you
Yeah.
can see the kid whenever you want. Like I'll bring the kid over, like we can all hang out. But like, if my wife does not want my mom babysitting the child, and there is a reason why, like my mom's
Yeah,
an
it has to
alcoholic
be.
or some shit like that, then I'd be like, you know what, like you got a point.
it has to be a reason.
Yeah, it's just I know there are sons that would live and
I
die
know.
for mom's word,
Yeah, no, I know.
which is concerning.
No, yeah, I would never want to marry somebody like that. Oof, hell no. Also, I don't think that's a bad conversation to put in. Or what do you guys think?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just like kind of just like something that's so like a mama's boy. Like it's like they're very extreme. So there's
They are
never
very
a point
extreme.
where a mama's boy and like a kind of, you know what I mean. So it's never
Yeah.
gonna be like that, especially on the wavelengths of like babysitting or things like that. It's never gonna be involved with being like, oh, I don't want your mom doing this because yada yada yada. But it's
Yeah.
like, you know.
But mama's boys are also like fold though. You get what I mean? Like they're not very like if you tell a mama's boy like something like that, like, oh, I don't want your mom or seeing the kid or babysitting the kid, he's gonna be like, oh well, like it's my mom though, you know? Like they're not gonna be like, oh no, she's gonna see it. You know what I mean? Like they're kinda like no spine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like they got no spine. So like it's different. It's different. But yeah. Anyways, unless you got
I'm
more
just
to add.
getting triggered by the mama's boys I've dated.
Yeah, bro. It's weird. It is.
It's
very
so
weird.
weird. It's gross.
Did
Like
you have warning signs like up front before? Like when like of them being a mama's boy, like do you have warning signs that you just kind of ignored?
Yes.
You did?
Call me mom. Comparing me to his mom too. That's a warning sign, guys. That like, honestly, like
How do you?
when you put that TikTok in about the mamas, well, you should have put in the part where I said like when he compares to you to your mom a lot. That's
You
a
told
sign.
me not to put that in.
Oh, my
You
bad.
told me not to put that in.
Okay, because it was very specific.
Oh, I mean, Maru. That's crazy.
But yeah, did you have warning signs? Or
I
you kind
mean-
of just ignore it, or did it just eventually like you were like, oh fuck, like this guy's kind of crazy?
I mean, I just tend not to date like the youngest son.
Dude, you got some crazy.
Do you
ways
think
of
that's a
going about
correlation?
things.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
If there's a baby son, especially that has an older sister
Christine.
or older brother,
Yo,
they
you think so much into it, and it's probably 'cause you've been through the most
But
things.
it makes sense because the guy.
You too.
yeah,
I got
you
older
too.
No, you
I don't
don't.
got an older brother. You do though.
No, you said he has a sister.
I said older sister, older,
older brother too.
but like you
got
can
both.
see it in like your own family.
My mom's psycho. What the hell?
The baby of the family is babied. It doesn't matter if it's the boy or the girl.
Yeah.
I'm talking both ways, but I wouldn't date like the youngest son in a family.
I think yeah. I mean,
I can see that.
yeah, they're always babied.
Imagine that though. Like you guys are having a great conversation. They're really into each other, and she meets a family,
No.
and he's like, she just doesn't want to be with you anymore.
There's signs. There's signs. Guys that are the youngest son in the family that are babied by their family, and I'm like, there's specific guys like this you can tell.
Yeah.
I would say.
And I'm talking about babied by their family.
The guy that I was talking about, he was the youngest son, youngest kid in the family.
No,
Yeah.
I can 100% agree with that.
Yeah. There's some weirdos out there.
The baby of the family, especially a boys.
Stop. Now that I think about it, all my exes were the babies of the
Yeah,
family.
Maru, think
No
about
way.
it.
All of them. That's crazy.
No way.
All three of them.
All three?
What are you?
All the gaslighting?
Third?
Depends on what side you're asking.
That is wild.
29th on one and I'm 2 on the other one.
Christine, I'm gonna take your advice. If he's the youngest of the family,
Just be a little, I don't know, extra cautious that he might be a mama's boy.
You're already losing if you're the baby.
Yeah.
See, like I'm.
Somebody has to date him. The youngest kids will date each other.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, I get
But that's a
it.
good point though, because like I can see it coming from being like the oldest sister and then being the youngest
baby.
boy. I can see that as being very strange in a sense. I can see that. Now I'm getting what you're saying, because I forgot that you are the oldest girl.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I get it.
It's definitely an older sibling perspective
Yes.
that I have
I
on
understand.
the world.
Perfect.
Yeah.
and I can attest to that because
Maru's also an older sibling, so
an older sister.
Just opened your brain up, huh? Like all the people.
Yeah, Maru too just got her world just got rocked right
just
now.
think about every
That's
youngest
what it
boy.
is. He has a comeback.
You know what's wild as fuck? I be attracting Taurus men, which is like insane.
Wait, I
Like
got
the
lost
amount
on
of
that.
Taurus men I attract.
What's it? Why does that like correlate with it? What's a Taurus?
Oh, you said Taurus.
Taurus.
I thought you said tourists,
Like,
and I was
tourists?
yeah, I was so lost right there. What are Taurus men? Are they? What birthday is that?
Like, is it from May? I think it's like May.
It's the end of April to the middle of May.
what's the
But what is the connection?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just crossed your mind.
No, that's just something I
Crystals.
notice every time I start talking to somebody new. When's your birthday? Or like, what's your astrology sign? Taurus. I'm like,
Would you say you're more attracted to younger guys though?
to younger guys? No.
Older sister complex. It's kicking in right now. It's
You
kicking
guys
in.
only thought that because of the last person who looked.
Who was the last
Wasn't he
person?
19?
It was
One of
19,
them?
though.
Maria, there's been two that have been very young.
Yes, Christy.
There's been two that have been very young.
The last person though was the same age.
Don't look at me. I don't fucking know anything. I wasn't even there.
He was.
The last two?
He was 19 for a little bit.
No, not that
For
guy.
a little bit.
The one after you guys always make fun of me for.
I don't know.
Okay, but like I'm not saying.
Are you talking about Duke? Or
No,
are you
I'm not talking about.
No, I know what you got. Your
That guy was fucking funny.
Okay, Duke. Okay, the guy they're talking about. I swear to you, y'all, he was a security guard working at a bar.
That butts you up like 8 years, right?
So I thought he was probably over 21,
How old
and
is
this
he?
man was tall as fuck. He had a beard, and he looked
Wait,
about
how
a good
19.
24. Everybody thought he was 24, and then found out he was 19. I was like, damn. Anyways, we're not talking anymore. But also the fucking I can't believe I'm saying this, but Laundry, he's the same age. So
No, he's not.
laundry.
Who loves laundry?
You mean the joke that we all
You
make?
talking about New Year's? He is not. He's our age.
He's alright.
yeah, he's the same age as us.
No, she said that.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were saying. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
hell no.
Wait. When's your
No,
birthday?
because
When's your birthday?
January 19, 2001.
Are you 22?
Yes.
I'm sick. It's a curse. He's a little baby boy.
He's the baby boy in the group. Him and Sean are the baby boys in the group.
Yeah, he is the baby boy.
But he's in the same grade.
Oh, but he's the oldest. He's the oldest out of 5 though, and he's been taking care of babies.
Yeah,
He gives off such massive baby boy energy though.
Nah, dude, you should see him.
Nah,
with
he's
the
a dad.
kids, bro. Dude's got one over his
that
shoulder,
must be so attractive.
one on his around his leg, like gripping him.
It is attractive.
I've seen that man. One of them has acted up, and I've seen that man palm this kitten, like throw him on the
Men
bed.
that are good with babies are.
I don't know if he's good with babies. I just know he
But
watches
like
babies.
men that like are okay with babies, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
are comfortable around babies is so attractive.
So attractive.
So attractive.
But another thing I noticed about you guys is you guys notice one person and then one or two and then say like, oh, this is your type, or you go for these people.
Dude, you brought this shit up like 4 times. There's no way.
Maru, how old was the guy that came here?
He's 19.
He was
No, he
19
wasn't.
too, right?
No.
He was 19, Maru.
He
You tried
told us
to
he was
him so much, but he was 19.
Okay,
He was
listen to
19.
me. He was 19,
He's 19.
turning 20. No, it was his birthday the first
Oh, so he.
Yeah,
I
but you
know.
were. Yeah.
But he's still younger.
He was still. Yeah.
the day
It's okay.
okay, the day I brought
okay.
him here and I met you guys. I met you guys for the first time. That was his birthday and he was turning 20. So
No, he was turning 20 at midnight, bro.
Matt is a cougar.
it was already the day. So it was 20.
Yeah. But we're saying that while you were talking to him, he was 19. That's all we're saying.
Okay.
That's all we're saying, right?
Write that down. Write that down.
Man, I hate the fact that the
Hey,
cougar
nothing,
term.
Nothing
just,
wrong
I hate
with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Hey, come on.
Nah, but the thing is, I like older men. Okay, so
Debatable.
That's like saying you don't got a type, bro.
That is a.
Let's be honest here. Come on.
You gotta have like proof to back up your statements.
okay. But
bro.
the thing is, when people ask me like, "Oh, what do you want in a man?" I low-key want like, okay, but like,
Come on.
older would be nice. Older would be nice. I'm not saying would be nice. You know.
Maria.
See, it's like Carey. Like Carey told, like he totally. What?
He totally blindsided us on the. Remember the video?
The video, he told me he likes Latina girls.
Yes.
He said that's his type, but he's never been with a Latina girl.
so
and
Carey said
there's
the
never
same
been
thing.
factual
Yeah.
evidence of him having a type of being a Latina girl.
Yes.
So it's
Is
like
it
when
because-
somebody says that, you're like, wait a minute, bro.
Well,
that's
is that
not-
because Latina girls have always turned him down?
I don't even know.
idea,
I
no
don't even
idea.
think that man shot at a Latino woman. But he's
No idea.
saying that that's his type.
He just
He's all-
every girl that we've seen him with
Is
and
not Latina.
Yeah.
Get this, there's a list though. They just all been white.
Not one of them is Latino.
No,
That's what I'm
yeah. That's what I noticed. He's always raving about Latinas, and every time we go to a party, he's making out with the white girls. So it's like, make it make sense. But like, now
You're literally the same way, kid. You're the same
you
way.
guys are not letting me finish. And I was gonna say, now I kind of see where you guys are coming from.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood. It's at that standpoint now. So next time we talk about it, you can't defend yourself again. We already came to the agreement.
Unless you show us, hey, unless you got a little track record.
You gotta get with a 70-year-old man now to change our mind.
Balance the
Balance it out.
Literally, the last person I got with, literally,
was 70.
Was 70 years old?
no,
You got with a dill?
no,
I know you're talking laundry.
was the same age, and he was also not the type of guy you think is my type.
Look, hey, Maru, you were proud for that guy like 3 weeks before. It's bound to happen.
It's okay. Hey, listen. No.
I was not prowling for this man. That is wild.
Dude. Okay, I'm just gonna say there's a certain video, and you were like, "What are you at?" And he was just like a 7, and you're like, "Drink more." And at that point,
Wait,
I thought I was
when?
like, "Oh, it's gonna happen." Is that
When?
New Year's? Is that New Year's?
Who? I was blacked out that night.
You asked for him too. You're like, where's?
But that was
She's just kidding. Buddy, if you would have just stopped talking like 30 minutes ago. If you would have just stopped talking 30 minutes ago, bro, you would have been so fine.
cut the cameras.
Shane Dawson. I need Shane Dawson to break this down right now. Someone get Shane Dawson out of retirement. I need him to break this down for me.
No,
Please.
fuck that. We need those
You
cameras.
guys, we need footage.
We need the
those
security
We
footage.
need footage at
We need that
parties
footage.
now.
We need Shane Dawson. We gotta get it done.
Shane Dawson, if you're watching this, please tap in. Listen,
Wait, we probably shouldn't even talk about
No,
it.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, probably not. Shane Dawson doesn't.
Yeah,
do things
fuck
like
Shane
that.
Dawson.
I can ask one more funny question to wrap it up.
Can I ask one question?
Is it pertaining to laundry and Maria?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
If you guys got turned into a vampire and you had a significant other and they didn't want to get turned into a vampire, so they age and you don't, would you stay with them?
Why not?
They age and you don't.
They don't. Yeah, so they're aging and you're not. They want to be a human.
So you're a vampire. You can live. So you can live forever.
I think I would stay with them.
I would stay with them.
I would stay with
Until
them.
whatever happens.
Yeah.
Until death do them part.
Yeah.
If they let you bite them, would you bite
No,
them?
you
No, they don't
can't.
want
They
to.
don't want. They want to be human. They don't want to be a
Oh,
vampire.
they want to be human. Sorry.
Would you stay with them?
You have to watch
don't.
them get
Yeah.
old and everything, and
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I would take care of them. But why would you not? If they're like your significant other, I guess.
They don't want. They don't want to.
Because then it'll hurt so
the-
much.
yeah, no, because they know it might hurt too much to watch them get old.
Okay, I see.
Oh! Why would
Also-
you? I thought you meant why would you? They not want to turn into a vampire? Sorry. Oh, why would you
No.
not?
Or why would you not want to stay for your significant other, even if they didn't want to grow old with you? Or
Why wouldn't you want to stay with them?
yeah.
I don't know. I just want to. I saw a question about that, and I was like, that's a pretty good question. I just want to see if we had any
Maybe-
assholes here.
I could see it as in like, it'll hurt so much when they're like, as they age, like seeing them age and you're not aging, it'll hurt, and seeing them close to death will hurt too a lot. Also maybe like judgment from people, you know, like why is this old person being with this young woman?
I'm a vampire. Who
They could
cares?
fuck anyone else.
This guy's weird.
Okay, I just wanted to ask that really quick. I just want to know.
I think if I really loved that person, I would stay. I would stay. Yeah.
If it was the other way
You are a
around,
good
I would
person.
want to get bit.
I would want.
I would want them to stay for me too. You know.
But you go to bed like this every night.
Standing up though.
We sleep in coffins together.
You wake up like this too.
It'd be cool to be a vampire together.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think is worse? Someone taking your joke, saying it louder, and making the whole class laugh, or some random guy making your girl laugh? Both. Nah. Which do you think would make you like more like mad?
Oh, I'm getting
My
mad
girl
if
laughing.
my girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's way easy. I do not want my girl laughing.
Is alcohol involved?
No.
If a dude actually says a funny joke too, where I'm like, oh, fuck this guy.
That is true. Okay, fine. That is true. What do you think, Dev?
Yeah, probably this.
Have you guys ever had your joke taken though? You don't got that many good jokes, so I feel like people aren't taking your jokes.
Dude, you steal my
I have
shit
good
all
jokes.
the fucking time.
You do. He does it.
You're such a liar. I've said stuff to you at the gym. Hey, now before I wasn't. Before I wasn't on the podcast,
dude.
Before I wasn't on the podcast, I was gonna say a joke, and Nick's like, "Oh, I'm gonna use that tonight." When he would come here to record with you guys. Fuck this shit. Fuck all y'all.
I'm just kidding.
I don't need this. Actually, I do need to.
Put the costume back on.
Nah, that's just choking me, bro. I'm not
You
gonna
don't like being
lie.
choked?
No.
Why do you like being choked?
Because I don't like to be choked. Fucking. No, I can't even breathe half the time. So when I choke, I'd probably die. Yeah, but fuck you, because you do take my shit all the time.
I take your D's nuts jokes.
You took my. Nah, dude, nah, you.
Oh, this sounds personal.
Even I could say, like, throughout, like, high school, bro, you were a mini-me, man. Style, then got your hair cut like me, then you got your ears pierced after me. Come on, bro.
Damn.
Come on, dog.
He's not denying it.
Hey, Nick, he said you're a follower. You're just gonna take that?
Damn, bro, you're a follower like that?
But, like, you know.
Hey, he just
deny it. It's wrong. Deny
wants
it.
to
Deny
be
it.
you, Sean.
No.
No.
No, I didn't.
No.
I'm just not gonna stoop to your level, bro. I'm just not gonna stoop to your level, bro. I just tell you this.
That's a good comeback.
Honestly, bro, believe whatever you want to believe.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
But it's not true.
You know what? That would piss me off. I'm not even gonna lie.
If you really love me,
You would understand.
fuck.
If you really loved me, you wouldn't think that low of me? Something like that, I don't know.
Wait.
Okay, sorry. Got off.
Anyways, okay, I guess I was answered pretty quick, but yeah, I think still make a guy making my lady laugh is gonna get me more hot than somebody taking my joke in class. Because I have had a joke taken in class, and I've been the guy taking jokes, and
I feel like you've been the guy taking
oh, dude, I took her joke earlier.
Yeah,
You guys didn't hear it. She said, I don't know.
I don't remember what it was.
I took her joke, but what's it called? Nah. Sometimes I don't know if girls have felt that level of like betrayal, especially if it's your friend that takes the joke. But that shit, sometimes I'm like, dude, that was my fucking joke.
I bet.
You were brewing that, John.
And it just came in my head, and I was like, and I didn't know if it would hit, so I just tell you, and you're like, haha. And then you say it loud, and then I'm like, dude, that's not okay, man.
Damn, I wonder what that feels
Would
like.
you get mad if a girl made not actually made us laugh, like was funny, like your significant other? Because I don't know the vice versa. If she's with a guy, another girl
Makes the guy
makes
laugh?
the guy laugh, like she's actually
Yo,
funny.
I would feel some type of way.
And he's like, that shit was funny.
Yeah, that would be.
he was like,
And you never making him laugh. Like your jokes do not hit, bro. No. I'm just saying, it's a dude. No, come on, man. This is like a what do you call it? Oh my! I was gonna say hyperbole. What are the hypothesis? Okay, hypothetical. I'm not saying you're not funny. I'm just saying you don't make him laugh.
Then I wouldn't be with him in the first place. Because why the fuck would I be with a man that doesn't laugh at with my? I was gonna say at me. Or laugh at my jokes.
What if the laugh was different though? He laughs at your jokes, but
it's like a belly laugh. Like, it's
Like a bellow?
Like you hear a different tone of laugh.
Like a bellowy?
No, I get what you mean.
a belly laugh. A belly laugh.
Thank you, Nick.
But,
A bellowy laugh.
Like the type of thing where you make a
Like a
joke and he's like laughing. What?
Like a bellow
That is
laugh.
not a word.
It is a word.
For this situation.
It's just like it's an adjective describing something.
Okay.
Like it's not. It's just
Bellow laugh is like
deep. It's
a
deep.
guffaw maybe.
like a fa.
Okay.
She knows 2 big words. That's it. That's 2 in her inventory.
If they had a different laugh,
Yeah.
would you get suspicious?
A different laugh?
Yeah, like when they laugh at this girl's joke, it's a
like
different
a
laugh.
guffaw.
It's different.
Oh my God, Maru, I don't know why you want to keep using the big words.
What did she say?
Guffaw.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Guffaw? Guffaw. She heard that shit from Will Ferrell. I already know it. Did you hear that shit from Will Ferrell?
So what does it mean? Okay, well, never mind.
Okay, if it was a different laugh, that would break my heart. Like, I would actually cry maybe at home when I got home.
And you heard him say like, what if you heard him say like, oh shit, like you're actually funny.
You're actually funny in front of me. It's crazy.
To her.
Yeah, but like in front of me, bro, honestly.
Oh, you're actually pretty funny.
What if he turns around and he's like, but you're funnier? Is that, are you gonna be mad? Like, no, but you're really funny. Like
Maru's just saying they're all mad and he sees her like, no, but you're actually.
Yeah, like you do that. You do that
I
whole
will make
thing.
that exact face like, bitch, what the fuck?
But then he's like, no, but you're really funny. Like you always make me laugh.
No, because then that sounds fake
He's
as
like,
fuck.
come on, babe, do it. Make me laugh. Do it. In front of everybody.
It's the lamest joke.
Just do it. I'm proving to everybody. Come on, babe. Make me laugh.
That is so fake.
She tells one, he's like, no, you're better than that. No, do another one. Yeah, try again.
If he really did say that, like, oh, you're actually funny in front of me to another girl, that's breakup worthy for me.
But what if she was actually funny? Wait, that's
shit.
actually that was
Damn. No, I can see how that would kill the night. Like that would absolutely
breakup worthy though.
I don't know about breakup worthy, but like that would absolutely bomb the whole night.
Okay, but like think about it. Basically, that person is telling another person like you're actually funny. Like basically saying that you're not funny.
Okay, but see, this is the difference though.
Basically dissing you at the same time.
In front of you.
In front of
But,
you.
okay, look.
In front of other people, because we're saying this at a party or something?
Yeah, just if someone says a funny joke.
Maria, do you believe that you are a funny person? Like, would you put that?
classify yourself
Would you
as
class like if God was letting you into the gates and he was like, I want you to classify, like, give me the best personality traits about yourself so that you can get let in. Are you gonna put funny in your top 5?
Yes. Wow, so you guys know what I mean?
No.
No. I've had so many laughs with you. But I'm surprised that you're putting it in your top 5 though.
Nick, you said I
can
was
I
the
ask you-
funniest girl.
What type of funny are you?
Like, funniest girl out of your girlfriends, you said that at one point. So you're capping right now. If you don't think I'm funny.
I think you're hilarious.
Okay.
I think you're absolutely hilarious.
Why do I feel like you're lying now? Like,
Why would I lie about that?
but you did. What the fuck is this gaslighting? I've been trained now.
Do you really think that low of me?
Nah, dude, you're funny. I just think like, but you're not trying to be funny.
It's not jokes.
Yeah, it's not jokes. It's
Okay,
more
so you guys
action.
basically
Action.
are telling me you guys
Let
I'm
me-
not funny, but
I'm not saying I laugh at you. I'm saying more like I laugh at the kind of delivery or the actions with it.
I'm gonna say it's 50-50.
Isn't that considered naturally funny then?
Yeah, Maru's had some witty
I'm not
moments.
gonna lie to you, Manu.
Like,
I won't
Maru's
lie.
had some witty moments.
That's one thing I will never do.
But like, check this out though. Like the four of us
Like
are
50-50,
trying.
I'm either laughing like at you or like I'm laughing about something that you said.
Yeah,
But it's okay though. You know what I mean? I when people laugh at me sometimes. Like
Maru, look, Maru. Wouldn't you say that like the four of us?
Okay, yeah.
The four of us are like jokesters though.
Yeah.
Like we're actually trying actively to make each other laugh. You know what I mean? Like you're not actively trying. That's why I'm asking you if you
But
put
when you
yourself
do
as
try,
being funny.
That shit is funny as shit.
Yeah. So Maru, I would be more hurt. I would be very hurt if a girl called another guy funny because I personally think of myself as a funny guy. Like I would put that in my top 2. You get what I mean? I don't know why she's laughing about that. Yeah, I'm pretty funny. So I'm just saying, I feel like because I don't know if you'd classify yourself as funny if you would still be hurt if another girl was making your man laugh. You get what I mean? Because like that's
Dude, I think that would break your heart.
See,
That would
I
break
don't-
my heart.
I don't know
No,
if
that
that would
would.
make me
That
like
would.
sad because I'd be like, oh, I know I'm funny. Like I'd be like, oh, she just made him laugh, or
What
maybe
if she don't get your jokes, though,
he made
bro?
her laugh.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you
what
know
if she never gets your jokes though, bro?
Tough luck, dude. That sucks.
That sucks for her.
You don't get a laugh.
She doesn't have the mental capacity to understand it.
I will say though, a girl making a guy laugh is probably like top 1 attractiveness. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
if you can joke around and genuinely make a guy laugh,
And I know that. That's
shit,
why.
that shit's funny as fuck.
It hits.
That's funny. You made me laugh.
I don't get why I made you guys laugh just now. What
It
is so?
doesn't. Hey, take what you could get, man. Wait, you made us laugh. You're making us laugh.
Literally.
But see, now you guys are laughing at me.
Nah,
No. Sometimes it's your delivery. Like you know what I mean? It's like
Do you think that you could pull a man just from being funny?
If they put a screen completely, you couldn't see any physical appearance. You think you can pull him with the joke?
Not even a joke, just like a full conversation of just being funny though.
5-minute speed dating conversation. You think you can make him laugh?
Realistically, no.
Damn, really, Maru? No, you can't.
I think you could.
Nah, you guys just made me feel bad about my humor.
No. We're messing with you. Maru, I genuinely think you're a funny.
Yeah, I do think you're funny.
I wouldn't think you're funny if I'm not laughing.
How many times have
If
you
I'm
laughed?
not, there's no way that would even make sense.
Yeah, Maru, you've made us laugh probably.
I think you make us laugh probably the most out of everybody on the camera.
Yeah.
That's just
I think
fact.
it's very. I'm like laughing at you. I think is more rare for me than laughing with you, because you be laughing and then I start laughing and then you just sometimes you just say shit that I'm just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
And I'm telling you, delivery is the best.
Yeah, and then your
It is.
delivery absolutely has me geeked, bro. You got good timing. Hey, you got good timing. I'll give you that. You got good timing.
Now I feel icky. You guys are being nice to me all of a sudden. I'm like, what is this?
What do you want from us? Wait, what do you want from me?
Are you funny?
I'm like, whoa. I'm a little uncomfortable now. Okay.
Okay, fine. You fucking aren't funny.
No, thank you though. No, thank you though. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Thank you guys.
No worries.
That's just funny. No, I was just bringing that up. But okay, let's go ahead and wrap it up. That was a great podcast, guys. That shit was.
Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, what you want to? What you want to say, Marty?
I forgot though. Before you guys asked me that question, I had something to say, but I forgot now.
About what? About what we're talking about? Being funny?
I was gonna answer it. Sean asked something. I think.
Making
Making out with cousins.
If a girl makes your boyfriend laugh.
yeah.
I think you already answered. You said that your breakup, like that's how low it is for you.
Okay, yeah, maybe I did. Okay. That's it.
All right, guys. Well, this has been another segment of Suburb Talks. I'm your host, Nick Grajeda. Oh, who's Minion number one? Minion number one.
2.
I'm 2. I'm Minion number 2.
I'm number
One.
3.
Hey, no. He's number 1. I'm number 2. You're number 3.
Who voted you
I'm
number
number
2, my
0.
friend?
All right, buddy.
Number
Who's Minion? Rank the minions.
Oh, we've already done this with the.
Oh yeah, we already did it.
But this is Minions.
Actually, you know what? My lineup might have changed by then, though.
It's all good.
Ooh, I'm putting Maria at Minion number 2.
There you go, buddy. Come on, you're up there.
Okay.
I'm number 1. I'm number 1.
I'm 0 then.
I'm just Minion. I'm Minion.
0 to hero.
All right, motherfuckers. We'll see you guys in the next segment. Oh wait, sign off. You guys. You people.
I'm Shanson.
Maru.
Davino.
Sage.
Christine.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow us on our socials, and guys, we're actually hosting a club event March 30th. If you guys are in the OC area, it's gonna be in Pomona. It's at Carnival Nightclub. Come get lit with us. We're gonna be on stage. We'll probably come out into the crowd with you guys, take some pictures.
Yes.
It's gonna be absolutely amazing. We're finally gonna have Christine come out and hang out with us.
I will be there.
Christine's gonna see my inner demon come out because she's never seen me drunk.
She's probably gonna fucking hate
Oh, dude, I'm just gonna be poking you.
I'll get lit with you guys.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
you. Hell yeah.
Christine, let's talk to the girlies. Let's give them advice. I know you guys be in my DMs asking me for advice.
You're gonna have your own like segment in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna be all fucking wasted. You just gotta.
We'll have some drunk girl talk.
Girl, just be you.
You shine through. You're the.
It's like a girl talking about how like I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
It was gonna be so funny. It was gonna be so funny. Cheers, my friend. Salud, salud, salud.
Salud, my people.
Bye.
Peace out, y'all.
Nah, yeah, but you
Dude, this
guys,
thing was so.
you guys are gonna be hearing a lot of men are trash. Fuck him. Fuck that.
For me too. Men are trash.